Good evening and welcome to Allen Mitchell Athletic Complex, otherwise known as the AMAC.
The AMAC.
For week one of South Dakota high school football between the Watertown Arrows and the Spearfish Spartans. My name is Sam Mooney, and joining me in the booth, as always, is the handsome and talented Tyson Zemlicka. Tyson, we're back.
We are finally back. Year 5.
Year 5?
The time is flying. I just told somebody a few minutes ago, I said, this thing is our 4th year, and I was correct, and they said, you've been doing this for 5 years. So.
Yeah, Arrow TV, year 5.
Yep.
This is year 3 or year 4 for us.
Yep.
Year 4 for doing football. So regardless, we're here at the beautiful new complex. Year 2 years removed from a state championship team, brand new team. What do we know?
You know, it's funny because 2 days ago, yesterday, I wanted to watch a little bit of film and kind of get a feel for this team. I went back and watched the walkthrough, and that was about 10, 12 plays. You can't get a whole lot from that. So I went back and watched that state tournament game from 2 years ago, and I got some of the highlights from juniors on the team then, the Caden Deckers of the world, the Marcus Pitkins, and I really started to think, what guys now in their senior year that played a lot last year are going to come out and be prominent players. So good to watch that film, kind of get a good feel of what history has been brought from this team, and get excited about some players coming up here for the Arrows.
Yeah, so for the Arrows, gone is Marcus Pitkin, gone is Caden Decker. We got
Hansen.
Cole Hansen's gone. And now we've got Trayton Hemrick, or excuse me, he might get mad at me for that. Yeah. Trayton Hemrick's little brother at the quarterback. Caden Hemrick. What do we know about Caden?
You know, he's got a lot of explosiveness to him, and I know some people are going to say he's a little bit shorter than what you're seeing at quarterback for the Arrows, but he can move. He's a playmaker. He's filled in with some spot time with the Arrows the last year especially. I think he's going to be fine tonight. He took all the snaps in the warm-up game. He's going to be in charge of this offense tonight, and I'm looking forward to see what he brings to the Arrows.
Yeah, moves well. Obviously has some championship pedigree in the family. Has been around it. I think he's going to be fine. The offense is going to be similar, but a little different.
Yeah, you know, even when I watched that walkthrough today, I saw some pistol. That was something I wasn't used to kind of seeing from this Arrows team. I think just getting in multiple different sets and different ways to run the ball. Obviously, we know Lincoln Scott is going to be a big part of this offense. Getting guys like Swenson involved in this game plan early and often. But I think he's going to do great. He's going to do a great job of leading this offense and taking over some of these games.
You mentioned him. Let's talk about him a little bit more. All-world running back, 5'11", 200-pound senior, Lincoln Scott.
When we watched his games last year, when we watched some film, because we didn't have the first game at home, I said, Watertown's had some really good running backs, some incredible running backs.
We've been blessed
since we've been here.
Yes.
And Lincoln Scott might be my favorite. That's no insult to Fossum, Winches, Juven. But there's just something about the balance and the control he has with his body. One guy does not bring him down. He's got such good balance and such good feel out there in the running back position. I think they held the reins on him a little bit last year coming off the injury. They didn't want to give him the 30 carries a game, and you probably won't see that tonight with it just being week 1, but I cannot wait until they just turn that boy loose.
The term is bell cow.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see it with Lincoln Scott. And not to be outdone is Lincoln's little brother Holton Scott, a 5'11", 166-pound sophomore, who I'm told is an incredible athlete, and I'm guessing we're gonna see a little bit of him tonight too.
It sounds like punt return for sure, or kick return for sure. We're gonna see him, probably some punt return. It sounds like maybe the heir to the throne at running back for Watertown. Obviously, Lincoln Scott says, pump the brakes. I'm here. This is my senior year. I'm going to take over. I am excited to see Holton later tonight or later this year.
When we're talking about the Arrows offense, we have to talk. Of course, we talk about Hemrick and Scott, and those guys are obviously super important. But so is Cutler Swenson. So is Hunter Peterson.
Yeah, it's like I kind of started with here. Those guys that had strong roles as juniors now are going to be asked to step up and do a lot as seniors. They're going to have big games every single week. They don't need to carry the load. It's never going to be on one guy, but they will have to do their job week in and week out for the Arrows to have a chance in these ball games, especially tonight.
Filling out the roster for the Arrows, the offensive line led by a 3-year starter, Andrew Dahl, 6'1", 270-pound senior, anchored that state championship offensive line team from just a couple years ago.
Yeah, the word that comes to mind for him is consistent. He's always in there. He's always doing his job. I'm even going to assume he's going to help set some calls up at the line throughout the season tonight, especially helping his young quarterback. It all starts with him. He's got to be solid for this run game to be good tonight.
Talk to me a little bit about this Arrows defense. What can we expect? Who's a name that we need to talk about?
Lincoln Scott always kind of comes up, and that's what you expect on a linebacker. I think Hunter Peterson, at defensive end, is going to absolutely wreak havoc on whatever tight end or tight end tries to block him. I think he makes every night long. I think every offense has to know where he's at. I don't know if he's one of those guys that you're going to run at him every time and plan to have two blockers, or wherever he's at, you plan on running away. But he is going to be a nightmare for offenses all year long.
Two names that I think we're going to call early and often as the season progresses is Max Sears and Tyson Miller. I think they're both athletic. I think they're both mean, and I think they're going to both make a lot of tackles. It's going to be fun to see them progress throughout the season.
I think Tyson Miller is going to get a lot of carries at running back tonight, and I think where he's maybe a little bit more fresh, especially week one, I think he's going to be all over the field tonight making tackles for the Arrows. I'd go out on a limb and say he might lead the Arrows in tackles tonight just because he's going to be fresh with him not starting on offense.
Yep.
So it should be fun to watch him.
Okay, we're going to turn this over to the field for the greatest song ever composed. Don't go anywhere. We'll come right back for our final thoughts and opening kickoff of week one of your Watertown Arrow football on Arrow TV.
For tonight's high school football game between our guests, the Spearfish Spartans, and your Watertown Arrows. Tonight's contest is being conducted under the guidance and regulation of the South Dakota High School Activities Association for the enjoyment and educational benefit of high school students. Good sportsmanship and respect for our players, coaches, officials, and fellow spectators is expected throughout tonight's contest. We ask all fans to support your athletes by cheering in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Thank you for helping us create an enjoyable atmosphere for everyone, and we hope you enjoy the game. Arrow Athletics would like to recognize and thank Sanford Health Watertown for providing athletic training services to support our student athletes. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Veterans and active duty military personnel not in uniform may salute the flag. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by the Watertown Pep Band under the direction of Austin Fordham. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
All right. What better way to start a high school football game, huh?
I was just told off air that Tyson Miller is an Eagles fan.
No, hey, hold on. Let's get it right.
Yeah.
Not only is Tyson Miller an Eagles fan, but his linebacker counterpart, Max Sears, is also an Eagles fan.
I'd like to change my prediction for the leading tackler for the Arrows. I now don't believe that Tyson Miller will lead the Arrows in tackles tonight.
No, if anything, he'll lead the Arrows in everything. Catches, passing yards, Super Bowl championships. All right, so as much as I would love to sit here and talk about the Eagles for the next 3 hours, the $0 that we get paid to do this, we get paid to talk about the Spartans here and the Arrows. So let's focus on the Spartans here a little bit. They are led by their quarterback, Thomas Hughes, and they go with him. He will go. This team will go as far as they will take him. What can you tell me about Thomas Hughes?
Well, it's a little rare, especially the first week of the season. A quarterback that starts both ways.
Yeah.
They're going to have 8 guys go both ways. And in week 1, in a war of attrition, you don't commonly see that from a AA school. I don't have any problem with it at all. I just, you worry about him maybe getting a little tired by the end of the game. I can't wait to see him go both ways all night, though. He's a senior leader, and that's what they expect out of him.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how Spearfish responds to having, like you said, 8 guys going both ways. I mean, that's a lot. And one of them being their senior leader in Thomas Hughes. He's a quarterback, and then he's also a defensive back. And if he's going to be lined up on Cutler Swenson, I mean, Cutler can fly.
Yeah, and that's kind of really for the Watertown, that's almost the game plan, is let's do our best to wear them out as this game goes along. If this is close at halftime, even third quarter, beginning of the fourth, you got to feel like you guys are going to be in, Watertown's going to be in better shape the longer this game goes on if it stays close.
Yeah, even if you go into halftime or the start of the fourth quarter and it's a one-possession game, and, you know, if you're Watertown, you got to like it.
Yeah, I think at no point in this game am I going to feel like they're out of it if this game is close. I'll always feel like that advantage kind of leads in their favor. While we got a quick second, I love the comment Spearfish's coach gave us.
Yes.
They never lose games, right?
Yeah, they just run out of time.
Just run out of time. And,
yeah.
And it's with the 8 guys going both ways, I think it's a testament to the toughness this team's going to have across the field from us tonight.
Yeah.
And I look forward to watching them.
Coach Teason, Tom Teason, the head coach for Spearfish, man, what a good dude, 10 out of 10 guy. Gave us a lot of time, was great in his answers portion, and you know he's got a senior leadership, or excuse me, he's got a leadership council that's responsible for implementing culture and values, and they have input in decisions. So he's got 2 seniors, 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 2 freshmen. You know, and
I love that.
How do you build culture just like that?
You know, I think naturally a lot of kids always feel like, you know, they kind of have the answers, and you don't always look to adults. A lot of times you look to other leaders in your class or other role models within your school system, and to have the leadership from the top, and, you know, 2 in each grade, I love the way they do that. I also love when you asked them, you know, to highlight players. He's talking about kids' GPAs.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't just about football to him. He's building something more sustainable and long-term. Shout out to him, and again, we appreciate all his nice answers.
Yeah, you know, when we asked him about players, he brought up Owen Meredith, who's a sophomore that's rocking a 3.87 GPA, always jumping in on scout team. He also said that he finds ways to improve himself. He said he's going to be a great leader and player for them in the future. This last Monday's JV game, he had 2 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns in a thriller overtime win versus Stevens. So, you know, I think if you're Spearfish, your future is really bright, and I think it starts right up there at the top with head coach Tom Teason.
I will say though, you know, the sophomore you just mentioned there, you know, and he's a smart kid. He's always volunteering on special teams.
Yeah.
In a game like this tonight, where you do have 8 guys going both ways, if somebody's tired and you're not ready to throw somebody in there, a kid like that's smart and always willing to go out there and get extra reps, that's going to be the guy that gets the nod to go in the games first. So
yeah,
a credit to him long term and even in right now. So I don't know what number he was, Sam, if you can see that. I'd like to see him get on the field tonight maybe a little bit.
Yeah, Owen Meredith is who he called out.
I know you said he's on the JV team, so maybe he won't even dress for varsity, but
yeah, here he is, number 10.
Well, I'm looking for number 10 to get on the field a little bit.
Good size there, 6'3", 190-pound sophomore, so quarterback, wide receiver. Or, excuse me, wide receiver quarterback, yeah.
Let's see him get a few snaps tonight.
Yeah, you know, I think as far as opening game matchups go, I don't know if you've got two teams that are more even than these 2 teams.
Yeah, if Vegas was going to set a line tonight, I think Watertown would be a 3-point favorite just because of the home team. You know, I think it's as simple as that. This is going to be a well-fought, tough game. We're going to see how many mental mistakes and errors are going to come out with it just being the first game, but I do think it's going to be a close one.
You'll see on the field there, number 25, that is Landon Lewis. Blew out his ACL playing lacrosse, and so he is out for the year, but wish him all the best in his recovery, and I believe he's going to be trying to play lacrosse next year at the collegiate level.
That's cool. Good for him.
Linebacker, long snapper, one of the senior leaders, but my understanding with him is that he's gone to practice every day, even though he's got an ACL blown out. You can see him there at midfield. I would imagine that he's probably going to be right around Hodor for a majority of the game.
He's a captain tonight.
He's a captain heading out there. Classy move by Coach Hodorf and in this football team.
So you love to see that. It sucks for him. There's no other way to say that. But for him to be showing up at practices, for him to be showing up at the games and being a captain tonight, just a testament to his character, his parents. Sucks for him, but I'm glad he is out there helping his team any way he can.
We're going to take it down to the referee here. Maybe. I think we got him mic'd up. But looks like.
What do you think, Sam? I'll ask you.
Yeah.
If you win the toss, Watertown Spearfish, what do you want to do?
I get the standard response is to kick, right?
Yes.
You want the ball in the second half. Game like this, I like to receive it. I want to go and score first. I want to score first. But I'm the minority for sure. Yep, missed him.
Watertown will receive down here.
All right, looks like we're going to get the ball, Tyson.
I did not see who won the toss. Did you, Sam? Spearfish won the toss, and they won the ball in the second half. They deferred.
Yep.
Not that it matters what I think at all. The week one, some of the jitters, you don't want those jitters on offense typically.
Sure.
And so if Spearfish is deciding to defer, I'd understand that. You always want your defense start. It's not that it's easier. It's that a mistake is a little bit easier to cover than a fumble or a false start.
I'm a big momentum guy, and you come down and you have a 14-play drive, or even you have a big play and you get a 2 or a 3-play drive, and you put up 6 right away. Yep. Then all that momentum goes your way. But there's pros and cons to each way, and it's just, there's definitely not a right or wrong.
I don't want to bring up the state championship every time we can,
but we sure should.
But I will. I remember when they played Pierre, I said I want Watertown taking the ball and going out to make a statement because the offense was so tough that year and the defense was good. But that's time you want to send a message. And again, we're going to see some week one jitters. We know we're going to see some bad penalties and some kind of maybe boneheaded mistakes out of these young kids, which is going to happen week one. And I think that's why Spearfish is electing to defer and get this ball in the second half.
Yeah, and that's what a majority of teams across the country will do at any.
Starting with those mistakes.
It's going to go out of bounds. There you go. See, now you're watching.
And even the kicking game's going to experience
it. For sure. And like I said, you're going to see that on Saturdays in the SEC. You're going to see that on Sundays in the NFL. That's the route.
There's so much that comes with that week one matchup, right? And that's why Watertown does their dress rehearsal a week ago. Something to make it feel like it's game-like. They're wrapping up tackling. They got a quick whistle. But just to get that game feel here. But I love watching the purple and gold come run out here for the first drive of the season.
Before the first snap here, if you're watching us on YouTube, if you're watching at home or in your car, go ahead and leave us a comment in the chat, and we'll make sure that the handsome and talented Tyson Zemlicka gives you some love here as Himrick goes in the shotgun, hands off to Scott right away. Goes up the left side there for a gain of 4 or 5, Tyson?
4 yards, yeah. He said that's really the best way to calm the nerves right off the bat, isn't it?
Like, sure, 100%.
Give it to the guy that is really, truly your bell cow.
Yeah.
He's taken a lot of snaps, and let him kind of calm everybody's nerves.
Well, and then you get to hit somebody.
Yeah, that does really just kind of eases you into it.
Yeah.
I see Braden Jenk just brought into play. So they might be rotating receivers every play as well, instead of having Himrick run all the way to the sideline to get the plays.
Yeah, smart.
Again, week one. Oops.
Yeah, there's your jitters. But there you see the athleticism of Himrick.
It's exactly right. It's not worried and confused. It's, hey, there's nobody there. I got to go make a play. And to pick up, a yard or two and making this third and medium, a lot better than taking a sack there at third and long.
Yeah, and then here you see number 22 come in, Tyson Miller, on third down. And a little weird seeing number 22 come in and it's not our guy.
Yeah,
but Tyson Miller being an Eagles fan, he can be our guy.
I saw on kick return he was out there and it didn't look like Spencer Winches. I always have said I don't like when they use other people's numbers, but you don't have that many options, 99 of them. You got to pick from one.
Yeah, there's Miller.
There he goes.
Great hands. Good pass out into the flat. Look at him go. Saquon Barkley-esque.
Did I say leader in tackles or did I say leader in receiving yards?
I said he was going to lead in everything. So far I'm right in the receiving yards.
But again, that nice swing route out there, you don't maybe expect him to be the guy that gets you on third and medium. We've talked about Scott already, and a perfect little swing passer to go pick up about 15, 20, 25 yards.
Listen, that defensive end was right in his face too.
Yep.
And we talked about the size potentially being an issue there. That number 9 there for Spearfish, they got him listed at 6 foot. Himrick's all of 5'8", and Himrick didn't have any problem laying that ball
was
in
number
there
9
on the flat.
for them?
Yeah, yep. Or maybe was it maybe even number 5?
A little option, I like it.
There you go. Himrick's going to keep. We see that athleticism again from Himrick.
That was they ran that in the dress rehearsal. That was on film. I watched a little bit. I absolutely love this offense running option. I think Himrick can do it very well. Scott's fast enough to get on the outside, even if Tyson Miller's in there. I think this offense is tough to defend with an option. And if you have a quarterback that runs it right and a quarterback and running back getting in good pitch relation, tough offense to prepare for.
Yeah, and not to mention, like, if you want to keep and dump it over, 6'3", 225-pound senior tight end Hunter Peterson's going to be right there. Yeah. This offense could be a lot of fun to watch. And this time they're going to go on the center on a play action. Lays it out. This time that is to number
8. I didn't think he went out of bounds there for a second.
Well, you scared me there. You hit me. That's Max Sears. Guess what favorite team he has?
Is he an Eagles fan too?
He's an Eagles fan too.
Both Eagles fans with catches so far.
I like it. Hey, look at it. This is exactly what we talked about. This is a long drive. It's a sustained drive. You got a third down conversion on a third and long. And now you just keep picking up first downs and you keep moving.
And the touch from Himrick there. Not taking a shot at his brother or the guy he's following up here, Pitkin. But from what I've been told, he may have the best touch as a true pocket passer of any of the quarterbacks that we've seen in the last few years. So far, 2 for 2, right on the absolute money.
10-yard penalty. I missed it. Was it holding?
Must have been.
I'm guessing he probably got that wrong.
Just to get those nerves settled in, though, for that quarterback, completing a few passes, and again, putting them both right on the money. Good start here for the Arrows, even with the penalty, still 2nd and 5.
Yeah, after the penalty, he brings up a 2nd and 5, but, hey, you got to like what the Arrows are doing on offense here. They're really matriculating the ball down the field well.
And they got Max Sears in and out at fullback.
You got Himrick here is going to be under center in a traditional I.
Tyson Miller is going to get the carry here.
Yeah, he's going to get stuffed right away. No, that's Scott.
Oh, that's Scott. Yep. I thought it said 22.
Hey, first game for us, too.
I should be able to see. There's no film on our windows anymore. I don't have any excuses.
Shout out to Craig Boyens and the athletic department of the Watertown Arrows for getting us a window.
It was driving Ryan Remmers nuts having that film on it.
Listen,
I'm so glad it's been removed.
There's nothing worse than listening to Remmers complain about that window all season long.
I'm glad it's fixed.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it.
For our sake, it's perfect because now we don't have to listen to Remmers complain about it. 4 months of just, I can't see you.
The mastermind back there. It's the one thing we had to fix, and we got her taken care of.
Yeah, well, leave it to him. He gets it taken care of. It's probably his fault to begin with. Himrick here's in a shotgun play action there.
Swenson picks up a nice first down.
Yeah, and see, that's good length there from Swenson, too. 6'2", and then when he gets stretched out like that, he's all of 8'4".
It was a nose for that first down. He knew where he had to get.
Yeah.
He didn't need to stretch that to a touchdown, but picking up a first down there, getting those chains moved after that penalty, great response for the Arrows early.
Yeah, Arrows are calling a really good game here right now. They're mixing it up, going in shotgun, going under center. And a lot of high school quarterbacks don't look comfortable under center. Himrick does.
Yeah, and they're fast, too. We got 20 seconds on the play clock talk here. With the new player coming and bringing in a play every time, they've been fast all night.
Yeah, there goes Scott right up the middle, breaks a couple tackles. Man. Boy, yeah, he's big. Brought down there by number 11. That's Cade Vavruska. Good size on him, 6'4", 205 pounds for Spearfish.
Yeah, had to write him down. He just carrying guys out there.
Scott looks a little bigger this year than he did last year. He might have put on a couple pounds of muscle there.
That full off season with recovered from the ACL, he looks tough. But another strategy here probably from the Arrows, getting a play in fast early.
Yep.
Those 8 guys are going to go both ways for Spearfish. They're not going to give them a long break. They're going to go kind of like a full court press here all night.
Well, and you keep rotating in Scott and Miller and keep them fresh on defense too. Like that's a dangerous duo right there. This time we're going to go single back and shotgun. Fumbled the snap. Smart thing to do there is just recover it, and he did. Yeah, like you said, he didn't panic.
That's okay. Yeah, it's not making a bad situation worse and tripping over yourself and falling. Get the ball, secure it, live to play another down. It's third and medium here. And really, you pick up 3-4 yards. I'm not sure what the field goal kicker is like for Watertown this year, but they're close to being in the range of going for it. We're getting signals in our ear here that they got a good kicker.
Yeah, it's Carson Schlott. I feel like he kicked for the Arrows last year too. Big-time soccer player. Big-time soccer player. I'm going to guess his range is 80 yards for sure.
On the 26-yard line, so I'd say about 43 yards from here. We'll see if they can pick up a few yards.
All joking aside, I'm guessing Schlott can go 50 for sure.
Okay. Let's get a first down and save him here to the extra point.
Yeah, and that's a big time leg. We're gonna get a timeout here. Let's go. Let's talk about this real quick during this timeout. We've talked a lot about the Arrows offense, defense. Returning as head coach John Hodorf.
Just kind of the captain of the ship here. Keeps everything, even like his demeanor on the field. He's always very calm and steady. The practices we go to and we get to talk with him, he's always generous enough to give us his time. Just really the backbone of this program. He's done a great job for a long time. Love that he got his state championship a few years ago. That's always a monkey off your back and just a weight lift off your shoulders. He's done a great job with these kids in this program, and I know we're lucky to have him.
Yeah, also is returning Will Castle, J.J. Clendenin, Alex Gower comes on, Eric Gower, Justin Hart's returning, Brandon Huth, of course. Brandon Huth, who called the famous Statue of Liberty play. Matty Kranz is back, Kelly O'Connor, and shout out to Coach O'Connor. This is his last year, 32 years, I think he said.
32 years.
I think he said he's been teaching for 32 years, and this is his 33rd year coaching. So
I think I've heard that before, that it's his last year coaching.
I know he was pretty adamant about it. I do believe that this will be his last year.
Good for him, though. He deserves it.
Yeah, and shout out to him. He's just been a staple of Watertown football for years here as the Arrows try to convert this third down.
Hunter Peterson. Oh, break back, Hunter. Break back, Hunter.
Looking for a block there. There, he got it. First down, Arrows. Great field generalship there from Hemrick. He's pointing for the block. Scott gives him what he wants, and then he picks up the first down.
I said I love the decisiveness with his legs.
Yes.
When it's not there and you see you got your 8-10 yards of real estate, go pick it up, get that first down, move the chains. Great play by the young Hemrick.
Yeah, and I love how Scott's just kind of looking back, and then Hemrick's just pointing. He's pointing traffic.
If Hunter Peterson would have seen that a second and a half earlier and bounced back to this corner where Hemrick was rolling out, he had a walk-in touchdown, but a great job picking up that first down there by Hemrick.
Yeah, Hemrick's been really impressive early. The first drive here, the whole Arrows offense has been impressive. A little play action there.
He's going to scramble again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he heard us talking about nerves, and he said, what nerves? And just we're just out here playing, having fun.
Hey, one thing that we haven't talked about here either is this drive. I'm not sure how many plays we're on, but we're under 6 minutes left in the quarter. They're just eating clock. And
it's if Spearfish stops them, it's one thing, but it slowly demoralizes you on defense. It's like, what do we got to do to get a stop? Even on 3rd and 7, 8, they're picking up 10, 12 yards. So this is a good sign for the Arrows, just to, again, take time off the clock and keep moving this offense nice and consistently down the field.
Tyson Miller is going to be behind Caden Hemrick this time. Swenson up top by himself. And then down on the bottom there, that is number 21, Kai Paulson. Number 9 in motion.
Little option again.
Yeah, he's got
there
him.
There he goes.
Yep, he had him.
They're going to bring this one back, too.
Yeah, I saw the flag come in.
I think I don't know if the tackle or the tight end got away with the holding there. Probably whichever one was on the end. Here we're going to see on the replay. Let's watch the tight end here, Hunter Peterson. Oh, yeah.
Yep, there it is.
That right arm, he just hooked him. And he didn't have to. He had him beat.
That was number 11, Hunter Peterson's going to get called with the hold there.
I'm not sure which one he grabbed.
Number 11, 10-yard penalty, second down.
That's the one thing you got to understand as a blocker is where the play is designed to go. If the defensive end is going to try to go inside on a speed option play, you don't even really have to touch him. He's going to take himself out of the play. That's a tough one for the Arrows.
Yeah, it's going to bring up a 2nd and 20, but fear not. Arrows seem to just be, moving the ball downfield at will.
Keep your eyes on Hunter Peterson here or Swenson into the boundary. See if we get one of them streaking across the middle. Hunter was wide open the last time he went down the middle.
Yeah, you got trips up top here for the Arrows. One on the bottom, Hemrick and draw to that's Miller.
I love the call. I think now you know that you feel like you're comfortably in field goal range, and now on your 3rd and long, you take your shot to get that first down, but you feel like Holdorf's got to feel like he should be walking away with this drive with kind of 3 points in his back pocket here. We'll see if they can get a few more.
Yeah, I mean, 3rd and 16 here at the 21. It's a 38-yard field goal. That's well within Schlatt's range right now. I mean, obviously you want to pick up a few more and make it that much easier, or even pick up the first down. But the key thing here is don't lose yards, don't turn the ball.
Look, they got one safety on the inside. Watch where that safety goes. Hunter Peterson and Swenson in the slot. It's going to be Hunter. Going to the corner.
Oh no! I think there's a miscommunication there between Swenson and Hemrick.
A different concept than I was expecting. They had a corner route coming down here to this bottom pylon, and just overshot, but the coverage was good.
So that's going to bring in number 35, Carson Schlatt. Or excuse me, Carson Schlatt.
I think that was number 5, I think, on the defense. Carson Sire. Good coverage up there. Kind of had him blanketed.
Okay, your holder here is going to be Hemrick. Schlatt is going to kick. And
ooh, that's
low. Oh, I think he got it.
He did.
Cleared.
That was like a line drive.
That was a dart.
Just drilled it.
Did you catch to see who the long snapper was on that?
I did not see it.
I think it's Holton? Or no? That short snap, that's Mason Anderson. So good special teams there. Mason Anderson with the good snap, Hemrick with the good hold, and Carson Schlatt comes through.
Again, you take 3 points on the first drive of the game, especially with those 2 penalties. One of them they were able to overcome. The second one they were not. Especially the 70 yards of real estate you picked up along the way. That felt like a good kind of old school Watertown drive. A lot of running the football, a lot of good runs.
8 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, you just got to clean up those penalties, and that's
8 minutes.
Pretty common with the first drive of the year.
Yeah, 8 minutes is insane.
That is a lifetime in the first drive of the year.
Yeah, and especially like if you're the offense, you're excited to get out there and, first drive of the season, let's get going. And, we'll just hang out for 8 minutes. But to be fair, a lot of those guys were on the field.
So even with some of the plays you don't love, there was a fumble there, the couple penalties, and to still take up 8 minutes on that drive and come away with some successful points. Great sign for the Arrows.
Yeah, good drive, 8 minutes. I'm not sure how many plays, 10, 11-ish.
I think a little more even probably, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. Schlatt's going to kick off here for Watertown. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first. Arrows
little pooch kick. 39 got the tackle there. Holton shot. There you go. Didn't take long to say his name, did it, Mooney?
Yeah, Scott's telling you, the Scott boys, they're going to be everywhere.
Is there another one that's younger? Is that correct? No, he's the last one.
I think Holton's the last one.
Okay.
All right. If you got any comments that you want to make on the chat, make sure to throw them in there.
I did want to point out earlier, Gage Robeson for the Arrows.
Yeah.
He played a lot last year,
yes, he
number
did.
5, and I'm excited to see him more now in this full-time role. Really excited to watch him play at cornerback. Not the tallest guy.
No,
but a lot of experience.
But we saw that last year with Hansen.
Yeah,
with Cole Hansen. And he's down in Iowa playing college football. He's not a 6'1" corner like you would like to see. A little undersized, but Hey, good hit. Good start by the Arrows.
Charles Whitting ran him down there. I thought he was going to knock that one out of his hand.
Yeah, I think Peterson got on him too.
Yeah, 81 and 11.
Yeah, it's Peterson. And listen, if you want to stop this Spearfish offense, you have to stop Thomas Hughes.
Yeah, I thought he was going to try and get out there and run. And that was what we just talked about with Hemrick. Hughes not being taken off there when he kind of ran out of time, just ends up being a wasted down. I thought he was going to take off and run for a second. Thought Charles Whitting was going to catch him too.
What I really liked there was the good contain in the flats.
Yes.
2nd and 10 here. Hughes is going to be in shotgun. And this time he is looking to throw. Throws it into pretty heavy traffic there. Completed pass to number 11, Cade Vavruska. We talked about him on defense. Great size, 6'4", 205 pounds.
Yeah, gives him a nice big target to throw and catch to. Just a simple 5-6 yard hitch right here. Get a little confidence, get the chains moving up here a little bit. Nice throw and catch. Throwing it high where only your guy can get it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if you got that big frame, of course you're going to go to him. He seemed comfortable going to him too. I mean, he was well covered.
You know, they could run the same exact play. You pick up 5-6 yards on this play like that almost every time. I want to see Hunter Peterson here towards the bottom of the defensive formation. He is going to be a handful. And if they're not going to double team him, the running back is on that side. He's going to stay in and block.
Yeah, they could clip him here on 3rd and 6.
They're going
to run the opposite way. That's definitely enough for a first down. So Spearfish is going to answer back here a little bit and move the chains. Looks like about an 8-yard gain here.
Charles Whitting again in there on the tackle. But yeah, a nice run when everyone's kind of expecting the pass to pick up 8 yards.
Third and mid.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, an explosive run too. And that is Graham Hughes, I believe.
Yes, the 25. Yep. And I think it just tells you Spearfish is going to be aggressive. That's probably you're hoping to get 4 yards or so, getting 4th and short and go for it again. So they're going to be aggressive tonight as well, it looks like.
Spearfish a little more methodical with their play calls. 2 seconds on the play clock. Snap it at 1. Hughes is going to drop back. Single coverage. He's got a guy. And that's Vavruska again.
Yeah,
Vavruska shot down the sideline.
Yeah,
there, Tyson.
He just about outran Caden Corey there. It was looking like it was going to be a collision. Then he kind of snuck behind him. Really a good throw. It was just a touch, just a hair over.
Yeah, yep. But hey, good pocket there for Hughes.
Yep.
Hughes was able to settle in nicely there, throw a good ball.
It's a good lesson for Corey too. You kind of see his speed now, and you know how much. Maybe he is a step faster, and you got to give him a little bit more room.
Yeah, you can feel it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. But hey, Corey had single coverage there. You know, it's either him
That's
or
a tough world with him.
Yeah, yeah.
The joys of playing in the back end.
That's right. Hughes is going to step up nicely in the pocket. He's got some room here. He's going to take off. Come close to us.
There's
going to be a block in the back. That's got to be a block in the back. I don't think they're going to call it.
I know the Watertown coaching staff.
Oh yeah, all 3 guys right there, and you can see it plain as day.
Really, I think.
And it was, and the block in the back really wasn't even necessary.
Yeah, because he ends up making the tackle. That's probably what saves the flag here. You can see the receiver, number 11.
Right. Yep. That's Vavruska.
Oh no, it's this.
Oh no, it's
right
number
there.
4. Yeah.
Again, it probably saves him that he makes a tackle. Nothing egregious. It's just that's when you're out there on the edge. That's the kind of the plays the refs look for.
Still going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Arrows defense here is in good shape to get a stop here. Probably in 4-down territory, Tyson.
Yeah, I think you might get that same run play you got before here from the gun. Yep.
Little high snap just to the other side here. Scott's going to bring him down. Is he enough for a first down? He's right.
Yep,
yeah,
first down.
Move it.
Very close, but that was a first down.
Yeah, same play, just different side.
Yep. Some teams love running out of the gun. It's not always been my favorite, but depending on your personnel and your offense, it's what teams go to. And Graham Hughes is fast enough to get out on the edge on the corner all the time, so it works out good for their offense.
Yeah, so again, Spearfish being way more methodical on offense, slowing it down.
So this is a good coaching staff. They understand that this is going to be a long game. They don't need everybody gas in the first. This would be the last play of the quarter if they run it, probably.
Going back deep down the sideline.
Oh, nice catch.
That is
nice
a great catch.
Number 5.
By number 5.
Carson Sayer.
But on defense, that was great defense by number 3, Braxton Peterson. He was right there, but the size advantage killed him there.
They both caught it, and the tie goes to the guy on the offense, and he did end up pulling it in. But what a great throw and catch by Spearfish.
I don't want to dismiss the throw, nor do I want to dismiss the catch, but that defense, I mean, if you're...
Right where you want him.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
There you go. That helps. That helps. Tyson Miller knocks him, or takes him down.
Gets credit for the sack?
Yes, sir.
I guess actually not in high school. You're down when you fall on it, but you know what I mean.
No, in our book, that's a sack. You know why?
It's kind of like softball. There's no errors in softball. If you get on base, it's a hit.
That's going to be a loss of 20. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter with your Watertown Arrows leading the Spearfish Spartans 3-0. We are going to take a quick timeout brought to you by DFS Insurance. All right, we are back after that quick timeout. All right, Tyson, first quarter. Arrows look good on offense, stalled out a little bit after a couple penalties, kicked through a Pete scraper for 3. Spearfish doing a good job of answering back.
Yeah, you talked about it, though. We're not even 2 drives into this game. We're in the second quarter. Both offenses have put something together. Spearfish was going to respond, it looked like, really well. And then again, week 1 to get these silly mistakes, a near turnover there. And now they're maybe looking at 3 points at best here. We'll see if the Arrows defense can hold them. They got 25 yards to keep them out of the end zone here because it's second down and goal, isn't it, Sam? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, yep, second and goal from the 25.
Yeah, those are the things that keep you up at night. But again, it's got to be a short memory here for the center, for everybody. It's happened. Move on. Let's try to respond and make a better play out of it. And we'll see what they do here on the 25-yard line.
I mean, are you looking for a draw here? Are you looking to pick up 5-6 yards and make it third and manageable?
Yeah, 10-15 yards so you have a third and manageable.
Yeah, and they're going to go to Hughes, and the Arrows are going to stuff it right away. Good job by the Arrows defense. But something to be noted here, I mean, that is the 3rd, maybe 4th high snap, you know, from Spearfish, and the last one got over the quarterback's head. So it's something to keep in mind as the game moves on.
You know, it's in the center's mind now, and it said just let it go. You're not going to help your team by thinking about it here. That young man takes a deep breath, he'll be just fine.
It's going to be 3rd and 25 here. Second quarter just getting underway. We're seeing a lot of number 22 Tyson Miller this game.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be all over it. And they're gonna probably send him on a blitz right now to get this ball out early. I would keep my eyes on number 5 Carson Sayer and see if they're gonna look for a jump ball down here at the bottom. Try to use some of that maybe mismatch in height and get something up in the air.
Spearfish has got we're gonna get a false start. Yeah, that's going to be 5 more yards. That'll bring up a 3rd and 3rd. You know, they got a timeout.
Yeah.
At this time, we'd like to thank
I say, you know who the kicker is for Spearfish? That's not the young man we talked about last year with the big leg.
Nope, I think that
was a Rapids.
Yeah, I think that was the Sturgis kicker.
Okay. I said at a certain point, do you just try to get 5 to 10 yards? Do you run the ball again while the Arrows are dropping back just to be in field goal range? Because if you start throwing up a ball and they are in like a cover 3 or cover 4, you're asking for a turnover here. So I wonder if they're going to say, maybe let's cut our loss here, try to get 5-10 and throw a field goal team out there.
Yeah, at 3rd and 25, I mean, that'd be my guess. You know, but even now you're on the 25-yard line. Yeah, so 42-yard field goal.
Not easy.
That's a shot.
It depends on some of these high school kickers are like. Back in my day, you got to throw to the end zone here twice because you got 2 chances at it.
Yeah.
We didn't have a kicker to do that, but we'll see what Spearfish has. I'm still keeping my eyes on Carson Sayer into the boundary here. A little bit shorter throw. We'll see what they come up with, though.
Good size for Spearfish here.
He's going to run it out and up.
No,
Just
Hughes
going
is
to pick
gonna
up a
take
few.
it. Yeah, and
Oh, the ball is out.
his ball is out,
Arrows have it.
and Arrows recover. Boy, he had that ball like a loaf of bread. It was too high.
I need to see that replay. Somebody for the Arrows came in fighting for it, trying to take it out of there.
Let's take a look here. Good coverage there, or good pressure.
Is it Tyson Miller? Tyson Miller and Lincoln Scott are both fighting for it. I can't see which one actually got it out.
And then somebody had him wrapped up, and then Tyson Miller.
63, I think, had him wrapped up pretty
Did
good.
Scott come away with it? Number 20's Lincoln Scott come away with it?
I didn't see who now came up with it. Great play by the Arrows, though, to keep 3 points hopefully off the board.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the defense comes up big. That's the old bend, don't break. 20 came away with it. That's
Scott
Lincoln
did get
Scott.
it.
Yep. Yeah, good job by the Arrows defense there. Tyson Miller, patient. Tries to hit the corner. All right, we're going to get caught up here on chat a little bit. Go Arrows. I was a senior last year, number 72. Appreciate you watching. Darren Van Meter, let's go Arrows. Maddie Dahl, let's go Arrows. Dahl number 65. Chase says go Arrows number 2. Mr. Pug, let's go Arrows, coming from MSU Moorhead. And then Jonathan Robeson twins on the field.
Love seeing them both out there.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate everybody tuning in and watching. All right, 2nd and 6 after the patient run by Tyson Miller. Hemrick under center, hands off to Scott.
Man, that first cut was nice.
Yeah. Hold on to it. Yeah. Ball security is a beautiful thing, Tyson.
I said that guy, I don't ever see one guy bring him down. It always takes, it seems like a crew or a gang tackle. But that first cut he made was sharp. It was deliberate. He knew he had to put his foot in the ground and get north. Great pick up there for the Arrows and great run by him.
I mean, I know it's really early, but, a couple years ago, the Arrows had the Fossum and the Wenches tandem, that duo. This duo of Scott and Tyson Miller is pretty solid.
And I think you hit the nail on the head. It's early. I think those two are going to get stronger in the second half, the third, fourth quarter. They're going to put this game on their back. That's what I expected.
Look at Scott.
He says
keeps his knees chugging.
He says third or fourth quarter. Watch me now.
Yes. Keeps his knees chugging and picks up a first down.
That offensive line looks over at the OC and says, just keep running it behind us. Don't throw the ball. Just keep running, and we'll keep giving you 5-10 yards a pop here. Look at this offensive push.
Yes. Great job by Scott.
And keeping his legs moving. Fantastic.
And everybody stays with him, too, and doesn't quit on the play either.
Lincoln Scott has such good balance and control of his body. That was awesome.
Yeah. And
first highlight of many for him.
Yeah, and Scott needs a breather, and then you bring in Tyson Miller.
Yeah, there's no drop off there.
No, not bad at all. 1st and 10 here on the 37.
Go.
Oh, man,
Great
I really
run.
like how Tyson Miller runs the football. He's so patient, and he accelerates very well.
I don't know if you're going to see that blocking scheme here if we get a replay. This tight end and the tackle get up here and set the edge. They leave the 2 backside guys. Tyson Miller's just got to run to the edge, and he does, and he gets there, goes and picks up 12, 15 yards.
A great block by the left guard, number 74, Connor Christensen there, too.
He's a big boy.
Yes, he is.
Follow him.
295-pound junior.
When in doubt, follow him, and he'll lead you to the promised land, Tyson Miller.
Yes. Another 1st and 10 here as the Arrows continue to drive. Miller's going to stay in. Hemrick's going to stay under center. Same play, maybe just the other side. Good cut. Defended well this time by Spearfish.
See, and I think even now is the time where I might hit him with a play action pass. You've got it nice and set up. You're pounding the ball, pounding. If Hemrick sets something up and Hunter Peterson or somebody leaks out, you're going to be looking at him in the end zone.
Yeah, that's one guy's name that we called it once on offense was Hunter Peterson. Got called back due to the holding, if I remember right.
Yep.
But we'll see a lot of Hunter Peterson, especially down in this part of the field.
Even we haven't highlighted his name. He's been setting the edges on these outside zone runs. He's sealing everything, and he's doing a great job blocking so far.
I formation.
Here, watch for this play action now. There goes Hunter leaking out. Here he comes around. Hit him. Oh.
Yeah, Hemrick's going to get sacked there. Yeah, I think if he could do that one over again, he would.
It's always tough when you're rolling to your left, and that sometimes is the look you got to give him to kind of keep the defense honest too. We'll see the replay.
Yeah, replay here brought to you by Dakota Land Federal Credit Union, and he, he's looking up.
That one he drifted up a little too fast. I think he's ready to scramble if he needs to instead of trusting his pocket back there.
Set your feet there, turn your body, square up.
You can get lateral to the sideline, but don't get vertical past the line of scrimmage. That's when you're kind of running into those defenders there. Again, that's a good one to learn from for Hemrick.
3rd and 12 this time in shotgun.
Speed swoop.
Ooh, a little too high there. Tried to hit Scott in the flat.
Well, Mooney, you wanted to see how far the kicker's leg was, right?
Yeah, let's see him kick. Connor Schlatt's going to come out and kick. Carson Schlatt. Connor. No, Carson, sorry.
Let's see if this one's another dart that he just drives through the goalpost here. If he puts a little air under this one. As long as it goes in, I don't care.
He's going to need to. 41 yards this time. There we go. He's got some air under it. Yeah, that was good too.
Great shot.
Good job. Carson Schlatt coming back in with the 41-yard field goal.
He heard there's player of the game t-shirts.
You know what? There is a player of the game t-shirt. Dakota Land Federal Credit Union bringing back the player of the game. And right now, Carson Schlatt's making a play.
Oh, yeah, for sure is.
41-yard field goal, 35-yard field goal. Fantastic.
It takes a team, I know, a full offense, defense to score some points, but he's like, hey, guys, all 6 of those up there are mine.
I'm interested to see what he does with what they do with this kick. They did the little pooch kick the last time around. Are they going to drive it here?
And you always wonder, those up backs are not the most comfortable with receiving kicks, so you don't know if it's gonna kind of punch through there, or if they're gonna fair catch it just because they're not. It's going so fast. Now maybe that they're expecting it, you drill it deep.
7 minutes and 9 seconds left here in the first half. Arrows take a commanding 6-0 lead. 2 Carson Schlatt field goals, 35 and 41, is what separates the two teams right now. Schlatt's ready, Arrows are ready, and this time he drives it deep over the head, and that's going to be a touchback.
Yeah, I think Coach Hordorf so far, I think he's happy at 6-0, but it's the way those two drives have stalled out. You know what could be there. You know what you maybe should have done. Even your defense, they bend their back when they need to and they force that turnover.
Yep.
You just want your offense here to finish some of these drives. But so far, in the grand scheme of things, all looks good so far. Really for both teams, they've both done a good job.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're Spearfish, you feel like you're right there. You're right in it.
Play away from being in the lead.
Yeah, drove the ball down the field really well, and if they can answer here, still a one-possession game. Going to go out to Hughes up the middle. Good tackle there. That's number 55 for your Arrows. That's Mason Anderson.
Matty Hughes, he's quick too out of the backfield. Is he not? I don't know. Maybe I got to see him run over a lot of guys yet, but man, he takes that handoff quick. This whole spread offense and all this shotgun run, it suits them well. The quarterback, running back, they both have a lot of speed and they can move well.
Yeah, I mean that's the Hughes, right? I mean, that's number 9 Thomas Hughes,
both
number 25 Graham Hughes, both very talented. This time, a quick little screen.
Oh,
hey, great tackle by Tyson Miller there. Sniffed that one out right away.
And our defensive backs, I've noticed, in all these trips packages, they're not very deep. They're pretty tight. Makes them a little susceptible to a pass over the top. But on screens like that, you're not going to get much with those Arrow defenders playing up tight.
Man, Tyson Miller,
he's been all over so far.
It's fun to watch, man. He is fun to watch.
Projected to lead us in tackles, right?
And passing yards and receiving yards.
He is so far.
Yeah, all joking aside, though, like Tyson Miller.
Good football player.
That's a good football player for sure.
Great 1-2 punch for the Arrows so far, running back.
Yeah. And defensively, we've called Tyson Miller's name multiple times.
Let's see what they get on 3rd and long.
So another high snap, but he's able to corral
He's going to take
off right up the middle. Yeah, boy, and look at him go. He can fly, Tyson.
Yeah, those 3rd and longs, you almost have to consider using some kind of spy because I feel like he drops back to pass looking to run. He looks to scramble. They spread this offense out and they give him lanes to move his legs. And he's lethal out there when he's got the ball in his hands, especially with some open space.
Yeah, and he's never out of a play, right? Like, it doesn't matter if that play is broken, if it's designed the way that it's supposed to go. I mean, the kid's an athlete.
Capable of taking it to the house every time he's got a little real estate in front of him.
Fly with Gecko says Arrow Pride, and then my beautiful daughter Josie Mooney says we're doing a great job.
She's tuning in.
Yeah.
Thanks, Josie.
Yeah, I appreciate Joseph for watching the game. 1st and 10 here after the scramble is going to.
Oh, they're going to bring this one back.
Some laundry here. That one's going to come back. Tyson Miller right in the middle of the field saying, go back.
Charles Whitting, he's been in a lot of tackles too. As a cornerback, he's been physical out there setting an edge. I always like to see corners that are physical when they tackle.
Hey, well, we got a quick break in the action. We'll take it down to the referee here. Yeah, it's holding number 74 on Spearfish, and that is Skylar Bryant. But hey, quick shout out to Andrea Pitkin.
Providing supper.
Just spoiling us up here today.
And then some. Supper and then some. We got some swag, some gear, some hats, some jackets.
Some napkins.
Some embroidered napkins. I mean, this is insane.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you so much to her.
What a blessing her and the entire Pitkin family have been to Arrow TV and the Arrow football program and wrestling program and baseball program. And never good idea to run around backwards. Pickett.
That would have worked out great had the Arrows defender not looped on the back. But back to your point, yes, at halftime we will go back to the break room, enjoy some more of the cookies she made. She did a great job.
Yeah, seriously, what a queen. Just taking care of us and spoiling us. And of course, right to our left here, we got Conrad Pitkin, Conrad with a K, doing stats.
He's killing it with the stats, keeping care of us,
keeping us in line, and giving
us some info on some of the guys that we don't know as well as he does.
Yep.
So we should say Mrs. Ketwig. She said Miss Pitkin also said Mrs. Ketwig helped out with some of the stuff as well. So
great, appreciate that.
With some of the fundraisers they did last year, helping get some of the stuff for us, so we appreciate them both families.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge. Oh, I thought he was going to get the ball there, Tyson. Who was that?
I'm going to watch when he gets up here. I can see
Is that Christensen?
Number 9.
That was 9?
Robinson. Gavin Robinson. He's going to come off now here.
I thought I saw a bigger guy just try to peel
It's the other brother, the other Robinson. Number 9, Gavin.
Yeah, nice. 3rd and forever here for Spearfish. What do you dial up?
As long as you got a spy on. I don't expect him to run 20 yards, but he's got such good magic with his legs. I don't discount him on anything.
No. And and then of course you're spread out again here on 3rd and 20.
As long as Swenson's deep, they'd be okay. And Corey.
No, and he's looking to throw.
Yeah, he is
bottled up and then somehow gets out of it. Gets away from Scott.
It's out of bounds, isn't it? Out of bounds.
No. Yes, out of bounds.
What a good throw, though.
Listen, there is not any, as long as Thomas Hughes has the ball in his hand, no play is safe.
So I started that play by saying, I know it's 20 yards, so I don't know if you need to have a spy. You need to have a spy on every 3rd and long.
Yeah. Because
he breaks the pocket, and he's faster than every Arrows defender. You can see that. He's faster than them. You've got to be able to contain him whenever he breaks to the left or right side, and you got to shoot out that gap.
I think, I feel like, and maybe this is just the fat old guy in me, but I feel like there's a difference being quick, too. And he's very elusive.
Yes.
He's hard to take down. He was very much bottled up there, and he somehow wiggled out of it and then, almost made a play.
You can see his athleticism. And then to get that ball there, if it's 2 feet more inside, the receiver gets his foot in bounds. Nice catch, by the way, by that receiver.
And to be fair, he did make a play. I mean, he didn't get sacked, and that's a play. That's a great bounce for the Arrows.
Yeah, going to have the ball on their side of the 50.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
On Spearfish's side of the 50, I should say.
Thomas Hughes, man, fun to watch.
Yeah, a little nerve-wracking when you are, rooting against him in the way that we almost are. But yeah, very fun football player to watch.
Yeah, he's fun to watch.
He's the kind of guy that keeps your defensive coordinator and Coach Hodorf up at night, just wondering how we're going to contain the Hughes brothers and keep that speed in the box. So what do you do here, Mooney? Do you think you come out and try to stun him right away? The run game has been good. Spearfish is expecting run. Do you think you take a shot over the top?
Well, maybe a little early for the dagger.
Not the dagger. Not the dagger.
No. But I do like the deep shot.
No, it's getting dark out. I've been hearing about this end zone, all these lights that are going to go off. They're just waiting for it to get dark is what I'm thinking. No, they're going to give it to Old Faithful here, Scott.
Yeah, and he's going to pick up another 4 or 5 yards and nothing wrong with that. And to be fair, like as a defensive team or as a defensive coordinator, it hurts. Like it's just like in a boxing match when you just keep getting jabbed and you keep knocking your head back. And eventually you set up the jab so many times that you land the hook.
The defensive coordinators. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I think that's just what the Arrows are doing. It's just they're pounding them.
The defensive coordinator starting to hope they take a shot deep, so it ends up maybe being 2nd and 10 instead of 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and maybe they get a little bit of a break, and there goes, this time it's Tyson Miller. And he busts for a first down. Man, I'm telling you, this Tyson Miller, Lincoln Scott connection, duo.
Running back and linebackers. They're powering the Arrows right now.
A lot of fun.
And again, you still know Hunter Peterson's going to leak out on a play-action pass here one of these times. It's not going to take too much longer.
And we haven't talked about Cutler Swenson a whole lot. I saw firsthand this summer how fast that kid is. If you get Cutler, if you can get a corner or a safety sleeping on Swenson will fly right by him.
And I think that is part of the game plan. Let's lull this defense to sleep. Let's really wear on them with this offensive line and these running backs, and then we'll take that shot. Hunter Peterson's going to leak out right here. Oh, he's just setting up to the block.
Yeah, there's Scott. Great block by Swenson on the outside.
Oh, man.
Great stiff arm by Scott.
Cade Vavruska got a face full.
Hey, this doesn't happen without that block by Swenson. That was a gorgeous block by Cutler Swenson. Let's see if we can see it here.
Let's on the replay quick. Hunter Peterson goes up and Swenson
watch Swenson here.
Look at Hunter Peterson set the edge.
Right here.
Look
Swenson.
At him. Great blocking at the edge.
Inside. Yeah. Well done, Cutler.
Receivers can block too, Sam.
Yeah.
Love to see it on the edge.
Yes. Love to see it. It's going to bring up Arrows can still get a first down here.
You call a timeout or Spearfish?
Yeah, Spearfish is going to call a timeout. Boy, when they watch film tomorrow, Monday, whenever they watch film, the whole coaching staff is going to love that play.
Yes, the offensive line coaches, the running backs coach, the receivers coach, they're all getting 10 out of 10, and that was fantastic.
Yeah, it was so good, so good. Everything about that was good, from the play calling to the execution, and then you finished it off with Scott just punching the guy in the mouth.
I think the important thing now is to run the ball maybe as much as you can here. It's only 2 minutes, 16 seconds to go. If you can punch it in and leave 30 seconds left on the clock to go into the halftime, you're 13-0 and not even give them a chance to respond. I don't really want to see Jack Hughes with 30 seconds to operate, if I'm being honest with you. Punch that thing in with no time remaining and take this to halftime.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 16 seconds here. 1st and 10 from the 11. If you're the Arrows, you can do whatever you want, but what you want to do probably is a whole lot of Scott and Tyson Miller.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Hodorf would love if they score on this play and it's a pass. He'd be thrilled. But if best case scenario, you run this clock out and you punch it in, kind of on the last play if you could.
Yeah, let's see what they dial up here. Looks like Miller.
Spearfish is having a little trouble getting lined up here quick.
Swenson on the outside or up top. Yeah, they're going to go to Miller. Gosh, boy, that is Now we might have a stinger there on the Spearfish.
Number
guy.
11 made
Number 11.
made a nice tackle. He's just Caden Maruska. Nice tackle. He had Tyson Miller coming downhill at him, and he took his legs right out, but he got a nice shot there in the process.
Both got low, and both made a great football play there.
See, now I'd like to see Watertown use all of this 40 seconds. They haven't even started the play clock, and it must just be an error on that one. But they got to let this clock bleed down. Watch Himrick look at the back judge there. Oh, he's going to go in.
Yeah, now the play clock's moving. Go a little stretch.
He's in.
Miller. Boy, what a play by Miller. Understands that you can't score touchdowns going east and west. Nice cut, goes north. Touchdown arrows.
Finds the first touchdown of the season. Congrats, young man.
Watch your head. Those are your arrows. Arrows shooting all over the place, Tyson.
I'm ready for the light show.
Yeah, let's see it. Yeah, fantastic. What a great drive.
Here it is.
There we go. First light show of the year. Courtesy of Tyson Miller. What a great cut. Great block there by Sears, I believe. Number 8. Yeah, and then Tyson Miller just makes a guy miss. We got 91 seconds left of the first half here.
The Arrows
going to go for 2.
They don't want the kicker to play the game here. Going to try and go up by 2 scores.
Himrick's going to roll right. Oh, keep, and good job by Spearfish. If we can, let's welcome in Conrad Picken here to help us out with the last part of the first half here.
Conrad, give us your thoughts so far.
First of all, let me just preface it by saying Conrad's on double duty right now. He's still doing stats while visiting with us.
Yes, it's very stressful right now because I'm picking stats for the team this year, so got to make sure everything's right, but it's been fun.
So on kick, tell me here, when we do the kickoff, are you keeping stats for who makes the tackle or how far the returner gets the yardage?
Taking stats for everything.
For both?
So, yep. How far they return it, tackles, everything.
We'll do our best here to help you out as much as we can. We got number 5 and number 9 back there for Spearfish.
And to be fair, we're probably just going to make it worse for him.
That's true.
I remember a long time ago, Conrad, before you were here, Tyson and I tried to keep score in an old-fashioned book.
That was a nightmare.
Yeah, it lasted all of about 2 plays.
We had one small light bulb.
Yeah.
So the second half was an absolute nightmare.
Yes.
Rudy, really quick, though. Even Hughes is out there on kick return.
Yeah, he does it all.
They just do everything with him.
Little squib kick. Oh,
Muffed a little bit.
yeah, recovers nicely.
Nice tackle there, number 29, was it?
Gonna get a flag on late hit there.
On 51 on us. That's Luke Rourke.
Shout out to number 28, Jaden Rosso. He had a nice tackle.
15 yards, penalty flag on the field. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Here it is. I didn't see if he came in.
I couldn't hear it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we got a drive summary from our scoring drive, our first one of the season. A lot of Tyson Miller, a lot of Lincoln Scott,
And a lot of good blocking.
Yeah. Good call, Tyson. A lot of great blocking. All right, Conrad, if you're the Arrows here, what are we trying to do on defense?
You try to stop Thomas Hughes from running.
Keep everything in front of you guys. There's one of the Hughes.
Yeah, that's Graham.
Man, he's fast.
Mm-hmm. Swenson went in on the tackle there.
And I think that's, I said, now you're going to see Spearfish move here a little faster. But the run plays, you can live with your Watertown. You give them 5 plays and let that clock run.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, if you're Watertown, you can give them 3-4 yards.
And you can see Thomas, he was looking at his coach saying, let's go, let's get this play in here. We're wasting time.
Meanwhile, Conrad's like, hey, slow down, take your time. Let me get these yards in here real quick.
And I can see the coach, he's kind of getting after the young guys that are putting up the plays. He's trying to get them to give the relay on the play even faster. He's going to take off.
Yeah, he's got a lane there. Yeah, Scott does a good job.
Miller.
Yeah, it's Tyson Miller. That's my guy again.
Just hog-tying him, too.
Yes.
Just turns him around and throws him.
Yes, Tyson Miller, good job of sniffing it out, staying contained, disciplined. Get a timeout here. Conrad, what can you tell us about Tyson Miller? What do you know about Tyson that we don't?
He's an athlete. He had an injury last year that cut his season short in Mitchell, but he's responded to that, and I think he's due for a big year.
Yes.
So far, so good.
All conference year for Tyson Miller.
It looks like it so far.
I'm going to say it now. All conference year for Tyson Miller.
And you see there, if he gets around Tyson Miller, he's got a lot of room to run, and that's the one thing you can't have. I totally agree with the timeout here. You got nothing to lose by taking a shot here. In worst case scenario, you punt it. Spearfish is going to stay aggressive here and see if they can pick up a big chunk play and try to get some points on the board before half.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely third and manageable. I mean, it's only 9 yards, so I mean.
I thought he was a little bit deeper than that when he got sacked.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought I was going to look up and see like a 3rd and 16
yeah,
or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's only 3rd and 9. So
I think he started grabbing him up here. Must have been before he finally wrapped him up and just tossed him.
All I know is my man looks like Brian Dawkins on defense.
So far, so good.
Yeah, fun to watch. Jeez,
Well,
fun to watch.
Same thing for the secondary. Swenson's a little bit deeper than everybody else. Keep everyone in front of you. Tyson Miller's way out wide now. He's not.
Oh, turn around! Hey, what a pick!
Gage Robinson.
Yeah, Mr. Robeson. Mr. Say it right. Put some respect on
My
that
bad,
man's
Mr.
name.
Robeson.
Woo!
We said the guys to highlight, the guys that played a lot last year
Yes.
that didn't get enough credit because they were just doing their job. They're the ones that step up and make the huge plays like this and set the tone going into half, looking to get the Arrows a few more points on the board.
What a play. He gets his head turned around right at the nick of time. All hands on that one.
Love to see that for that young man.
Hey, and now you got 33 seconds left. You got 2 timeouts.
Got a good kicker.
Got a great kicker.
I believe Schlott in practice has made a 55-yard field goal. I don't know if that was with pads on, but you're looking at probably 25 yards.
Okay. So 50 is within his range for sure.
I think they would try a 50-yard field goal.
Oh, Hemrick's going to take off right away. See, and Hemrick's looking to make a play with his legs there. He didn't quite stay in that pocket, which is okay.
It almost looked like a design draw.
It almost did. He's going to take off.
Yeah, it looked like a design draw there.
You have nothing to lose here if you're Watertown. No big mistakes. You can't have a bad pick or a bad fumble, and you'll be just fine here. See, Schlott's still feeling he didn't get a shot at that extra point. He's trying to put up points for his T-shirt later.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. It's a 2-possession, you're just trying to get to 14.
I think so.
Yeah,
and there's maybe a play you've ran all week that you really want to get in and run. You're fine with it either way. The way your defense is playing and the confidence you have in your offense.
Getting caught up on chat real quick. Arena Lalina, which I believe is Serena. She says, "Hi Sam and Tyson, best TV team." Serena, she's pretty good.
Her thing too.
Yeah, her team's pretty good. And then Harry Little, our buddy Harry Little is watching. So back for another year of season, or another season. Go Arrows! Appreciate Harry watching. Travel with Poppy, watching this game in Florida, class of '92. Let's go Arrows! Great job, guys. Appreciate that. And then Jonathan Robeson says, "Great, awesome job." Henrik's
take a shot
back.
There he goes. Now he can take off.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Good job, young man. Look at the legs on him.
Keep that ball tight.
Yeah. Nice job by Hemrick there, getting it all the way to the 30.
You got time to. They might just call this timeout. They're going to try to spike it.
Well, clock stops. They're resetting chains.
Yep.
They're still going to spike it here.
Yep, just took 2 seconds off. That's good. 2nd and 10. Hey, Hemrick is doing it all right now. Looks good with his legs, making good, smart decisions. Nice cut right there. Blowing by number 5. That's Carson Sire. Great open field tackle there by number 3 for the Spartans.
If the first down play wasn't a designed run, it's the same thing here. Hemrick's just looking to make a play with his legs. He says anything that Mr. Hughes can do, I'm going to try to do better. And what a huge pickup for the Arrows. Getting in that field goal range. We'll see if they can get a few more, maybe even pick up 6 more.
And 1 timeout left for the Arrows. So you can kind of do anything you want here.
Going deep. There's
got him. Oh!
Should be noted here that right tackle for the Arrows is number 62, Henry Namkin. I think is that different than what they started the game at?
No, I believe he did start.
Did he start? Okay.
I believe he did.
Okay.
Man, that was a nice throw. It just good coverage by Spearfish right in his hip pocket. If that ball's got just a touch more air and it drops a touch sooner, Watertown's up 18-0 right now.
Okay, so Mason Anderson is at left tackle, and my starters were
backwards.
Yep.
I think they might run this ball, Sam. I think they might run this into the boundary.
You still got a timeout left. You can do whatever you want.
Take it down to 2 seconds, and then Spearfish going to call it.
Not anymore.
You know, that was their last one.
Yeah.
It just said a minute ago they had 2 before that spike. So I don't know if that's wrong. I thought they had 1 left.
I thought it had 2, and I looked up and they had 1.
Before, when they spiked the ball, it said they had 2 left, and they took 1 off. So I think there's 1 left.
They took 1 in the first quarter, and then they took 1 when Hemrick just got sacked. They took a timeout there, and then that was their last timeout that they just took.
Yeah.
Well, that's a tough timeout to use then. Now you got to make sure you're paying attention, not getting sacked or tackled in bounds here, especially short of a first down when you can't spike it.
Are you taking a shot at the end zone here?
You have to, because you can't.
You have to.
Yeah.
I think here you have to take a shot to the end zone, or you just got to check it out of bounds.
You got a lot of confidence in your kicker right here using that timeout.
Yeah, it's a 47-yarder from where it's at right now.
I honestly would have probably said after that shot you just missed the touchdown, I would probably even try to run the ball, pick up 7-8 yards and call your last time out just to make it a little bit easier field goal.
Oh, they're just going to kick it.
They're just going to kick it right here.
Yeah, they're just going to kick it right now.
All right, young man, let's see how bad you want this T-shirt.
47 yards, that puts him right in the category. Hold is good. Kick is up. It's a liner.
Oh, I think it's not towards us. Yep.
Yeah.
He had enough, but it was wide left.
Yep, leg was good.
Spearfish will take over 1st and 10.
Jeremiah Schulte, we remember Jeremiah Schulte.
Oh, yeah, he's watching tonight?
Yeah, he wants to know what we think of the new offense.
Love the option.
Yeah.
I love when they run an option with this quarterback. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's
you
fun.
love the 1-2 punch at running back.
I do. I just think that duo of Scott and Miller is so much fun to watch. I'll ask you, Schulte, what would you do to stop this offense? He was known to make a play or 2.
He loved tackling people. He don't care.
No.
He wants them running the ball at him.
Guy had 100 tackles.
Yeah.
And just did it quietly.
Only he didn't wear gloves at safety.
Nah, old school.
Yep.
Love it.
They're going to take a shot here, Mooney.
Hey, why not? Huck it up there.
With the legs that Schulte's got, why not? Scott's going to come on a blitz.
Yeah, Hughes is going to go right up the middle.
Hunter Peterson and Scott get a sack.
Yeah, Scott's there. Peterson's there. Number 63 for your Arrows is there. That's Janier Ruiz Ragoza. Janier Ruiz Ragoza. And when Coach O'Connor was up here, I asked him, I said, Coach, give me a name of a guy that I'm not thinking of that's going to make a difference. And he goes, without skipping a beat, he says, Janier Ruiz Ragoza.
I mean, it'll help on that name, I think.
Bang. Coach O'Connor. All right, at the end of the first half, your Watertown Arrows lead 12-0. We are going to take about a 10-minute break here. We'll take you into halftime. Halftime brought to you by Dakota Land Federal Credit Union.
At Lake Area Tech, hands-on learning is just the beginning. It's a focused 2-year experience where learning happens by building, fixing, caring, and creating. More than 30 career-ready programs, giving you skills employers need now and industry experience that leads to great jobs, often before graduation. Here, college doesn't take forever, just long enough to save time and money. Get hands-on, career-ready, only at Lake Area Technical College.
This is Nathan Lamb, class of 98, member of the 1996 state championship football team. And you're watching Watertown football on Arrow TV.
Hi, my name is Jamie Berry Adams, and I played basketball for the Arrows from 1993 to 1996. I was on the state championship basketball team in 1993. You are watching Arrow TV. Good luck, Arrows.
Hey everybody, this is Dan Feldheim, former Jackrabbit quarterback in the Watertown class of 1998. You're watching Arrow TV.
Hi, I'm Tara Heiser King, and I played basketball for the Arrows from 2005 to 2009. Winning the state basketball championships in 2007 and 2009 are some of my greatest memories of being an Arrow. You are watching Arrow TV. Go Arrows.
At Lake Area Tech, college looks different. Here, learning happens in labs, shops, and clinics, where skills are built through real-life experience. From day one, it's hands-on training for real careers. With more than 30 programs, employers at the table, and graduates landing great jobs often before graduation. The results speak for themselves. Less time in school, money saved, and a faster start to your career. Lake Area Tech. Hands-on, career-ready.
start us off.
Yep.
Good.
All right, Tyson, we are back here. We're just about 6.5 minutes away before we start the third quarter here. We are going to go look at a Lincoln Scott run here from earlier. And there's a couple things that we're going to really pay attention to on here, Tyson. This is the run late in the second half here. I think this is the one that set up the touchdown play. So if we can roll this forward just a little bit here, we're going to see the whole team effort here, and it's going to start right here. We're going to start with Hunter Peterson here first. Right here, number 11 is going to throw a block 11 on 11 there.
Look at that edge get set by all those arrows. Number 8, Max Sears.
And then bang, number 8, Max Sears gets involved right here. But my pen's not working. What am I doing wrong here?
Maybe on this one.
There you go.
That one. There you go.
There we go. All right, we're back. Okay, so you see a block there by Sears. And then you're going to see another one there.
Love to see the pancake by Max Sears.
By Swenson. And then you're going to see Scott here. Lower his shoulder.
Says the first guy never tackles me.
Gets away here. All right, we're going to do that over. First game back for me. I'm still learning how to remember how to run this thing. But what you see there in that play, Tyson, is you see perfect. Thank you. What you see in that play is you see the total team effort there by the receivers blocking and finishing every play.
From the line to the tight ends to the receivers. We've talked about Lincoln Scott already, but this offensive line to these tight ends and receivers setting the edge was unbelievable on this play.
And then there is just Tyson Miller getting low, each guy getting low, making a play. And then you'll see eventually the touchdown there for the Arrows with Tyson Miller.
Here it is.
Yeah, and then here is, traditional I, right? And this is what we mean with the I. So I formation there. You got Max Sears here.
I love what he's been doing so far tonight.
Max Sears has been great. And you get the stretch out here, and then watch. And I love what Tyson Miller does here. He stretches it out, and then he sees the opening, and he cuts inside. He'll make this guy miss and cut inside.
And if we can get that rewound, you can watch Max Sears. He kicks his guy out the whole time. Keep your eyes on number 8 here if you can. You can circle him, Mooney, and watch how he leads up.
Right here, Max Sears.
His block the whole way, even though it looks like Miller is going to be bouncing out wide, Max Sears kicks out this linebacker, and he creates this huge cutback and cut vertical lane. Tyson Miller sees it the whole way. He knows how the play is drawn up. Look at that. That's exactly where he cuts off his tail and gets in the end zone.
And you got a defender here, and you have a defender here.
Exactly.
So if Tyson Miller tries to bounce that out that way, he's not going to get 6. But he follows, like you said, he follows Max Sears. And what I love about that is he understands that you can't go east and west. You have to go north and south.
Yeah, on this outside zone scheme, when you see that lane break open, that's when you got to take it. And again, we've given a lot of credit to this 1-2 punch so far. But repeatedly throughout this first half, we've seen offensive linemen, tight ends, fullbacks, receivers get to that second level, not just set their block, but hold it. They've been fantastic in the run game tonight.
The block from Swenson on that other one was just fantastic. And then here you see a big pocket. Yeah, if we can go back here a little bit. Look at the hole that Himrick has by these guys up front. You've got this big hole, big gaping hole right here, and you'll see Himrick just run right through it. He'll run right through it. Of course, he's going to make this guy miss all the time, no problem. Makes a good cut, makes this guy miss. Sears, again, right in the middle of it. Himrick splits, makes this guy miss, comes around him. Ball security the whole time. First down, Arrows.
And I know you don't score on this drive, but not having to punt the ball back to Spearfish there, you're not giving Hughes a second chance to come out and maybe burn you on it. Picking up that big first down, even though it did not result in points. huge way to take you to the half of the Arrows and not let them really get the ball back at any time.
Stay froze here. This is what we talk about when we talk about a pocket. Look at this that he has to throw in. So we talked about Himrick being 5'8" and maybe having a hard time seeing over. He can see over this easy. Big, clean pocket, and when he feels the rush, he doesn't panic and he just runs right through it.
Yeah, he's really done a great job tonight. Even they said the first drive was stalled by a penalty. You know, there's been one throw here or there that's missed on a corner route in both end zones now to Swenson, but really good throws, good defensive coverage. But he's been great tonight.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. And the thing with Himrick is he hasn't turned the ball over.
Get some stats for us tonight, Mooney?
Yeah, Conrad got some stat for us.
So we have total offense. Watertown is outgaining Spearfish tonight, 174 to 59.
Wow. 174 to 59.
And Watertown is averaging 7.25 yards per play, compared to Spearfish for 3.93.
You have the total rushing yards there, Conrad?
Yeah, let me find it.
Because I'm just curious. I know we've outrushed them. I'm curious what it is.
Watertown has 150 and Spearfish has 28.
Man.
Wow.
I thought they had more, if I'm being honest.
And Watertown's averaging 6.82 rush yards per play. Individual stats. So Scott is leading the Arrows in rushing yards at 7 carries for 76 yards, followed by Tyson Miller, who also has 7 carries, 41 yards, and the touchdown. And Himrick not too far behind, 8 attempts for 33 yards. And
sorry, Conrad. 7 carries for 76 yards. My man's is averaging over 10 yards a carry.
I think that's when you go, because the coaches look at these stats, even though they know what's going on, at halftime. Dahl and Christensen say, hey guys, we've been doing great tonight, but hey, don't forget, just keep it behind us. Keep running the ball, stay behind us. Everyone's blocking, everybody's setting an edge. Let's go out and physically impose our will, and we will finish this game.
Just a quick shout out to the Aero TV crew out here in the rain, and my man's had a poncho on the entire game.
Hey, give another shout out to Miss Pitkin here with these jackets. They're breaking them out right at the right time.
Yeah, Miss Pitkin comes clean with some brand new jackets, and she's going to take care of these guys right away. Mr. Danielson joining us.
Danielson's coming in to help out.
Danielson, if you stick around much longer, we're going to put you on air.
I'll go deliver the
He doesn't want to stay. He wants to run coach.
Love it.
We're right in front of the window.
Right in front of us.
Got to cover up the important gear out there.
Hey, so looking at these guys try to put their ponchos on and trying to protect the cameras and everything, the wind has picked up and the rain is coming down. And I think if you're the Arrows,
love it.
Yeah,
absolutely love it.
Plays to your advantage, I think, in this game.
Yeah.
I also want to point out at the start of the game, I don't know the young man's name.
I told you.
There's a young man for the Arrows wearing a poncho
right in front of us.
And Mooney goes, you know why that guy's got a poncho on? And I said, in an hour, you're going to think he's the smartest guy here.
Yes.
And an hour later, he's the smartest guy out there. Everyone else is scrambling.
Yeah,
he's already warm and dry.
That dude is prepared. And shout out to that young man. I'm pretty confident this is his first Aero TV production, and he's the smartest man in the room.
I don't know if he saw the weather report. He's just like, hey, there's a freebie. I'm putting it on.
Yeah.
Kudos to him.
Yeah, I'm going to ask him later what the weather is going to be like next week so I can prepare.
But all joking aside, you're right. This weather sets up well for the Arrows. They want to run and pound the ball from the I formation. That Spearfish spread is going to be a little trickier to operate.
I'd be curious to see what they come out and run on this first possession, as you're down 2 scores. And the rain, it's looking like it's loosening up a little bit already, but
I think it'll pass. But any little thing that throws you off of your rhythm, especially week 1's going to be tricky. That ball's going to be a little wet, a little slippery. We will see how both teams respond here as we get the second half underway here shortly.
Well, Tyson, let's sit down. Let's buckle up. We apologize. We're trying to get our cameras situated here. That what you're seeing right now is kind of a poncho over the lens of the camera. So we're working on that.
Haven't gotten to finish my cookies from Miss Pitkin yet at halftime either yet. That's a problem.
There we go.
It's a small inconvenience.
I didn't even get a cookie.
I grabbed you one, Mooney.
Where's it at?
Well, it's a long walk back here. So yours is gone.
All right, well, that's fair.
Next time.
That's what I get. Okay. 12 minutes here, start of the second half. Arrows taking a 12-0 lead.
You can see that rain already it looks like it's moved out here. When I look up at the lights, I don't really see it falling like I did a minute or two ago.
Conrad just said it just a minute ago. It's lightened up a lot, but it's still pretty windy. It's still pretty windy. I don't know how much the rain make the turf slippery.
Not too much. This nice turf like this, it should be just fine, especially just the few drips we got. I think Spearfish's game plan doesn't change at all. 12-0, you're only down a couple scores here. We'll see how they come out with Hughes running the ball, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's another high snap. Hughes hands off to Hughes. Great tackle there by the Arrows. Good start. Getting caught up here on chat real quick. Schulte, I was asking you what you would do to stop the Arrows offense. Travel with Poppy says that the new field looks great. Got my boy all the way in Philadelphia, PA watching, so appreciate Caden watching. Cooper Ketwig says Cutler Swenson is the GOAT.
Is the GOAT.
Hard to argue that.
I miss watching Cooper Ketwig play, I know that.
Yeah, good. Number 5, if I remember.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a good pass.
That's going to be incomplete.
I think that's got to be incomplete. I think it's incomplete.
They're waiting to rule it. Hold on.
I think it's got to be.
They're going to talk about it first.
Tyson, I think it's.
Hold on a second here. The longer this goes, the more it favors Watertown.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm pretty confident.
That should have been ruled incomplete pretty quick, I thought.
I agree. I think it hit him right in the numbers. Got a replay here brought to you by DFS Insurance. It was a great pass by Hughes.
There's not a football move there, Sam.
No.
It's like I said, the longer this goes, it favors Watertown. Somebody's saying I think he made a little bit of a move, and they're talking about it. It's Watertown ball!
Oh, man. And our replay is...
It's slowed down, remember.
Yeah. But... I mean, I feel like it's a little bit of a juggle there.
I would like to see Watertown win tonight. That's not a secret. So I'm in favor of that, but that was a tough break for Spearfish.
Yeah.
Tough break.
Well, did we
Here's the replay. Oh, no. There's probably. I wanted to see that one maybe in full speed. It's easy to say it's a catch and a fumble in slow-mo.
Of course. I mean, regardless, yes, tough break for Spearfish. Good break for the Arrows, and see if the Arrows can capitalize on it and punch it in. Hemrick's looking to throw.
Oh, he's going to get nice sack there by number 50.
Yeah, number 50 for Spearfish. That is
Keller Vaga. A 5'7", 195-pound sophomore.
Jordan Berg says, let's go Gage and Gavin Robeson from Proud Cousins, Bo and Jack. Gotta like that. Jeffrey says, I was just at the game. First time since moving from Tennessee. Go Arrows. Now watching from the comfort of my living room. Appreciate you joining us. Schulte says, got to set better edge to keep the runs inside, make the Arrows throw the ball. New quarterbacks will try to make them uncomfortable. That's state championship advice right there.
There you go.
2nd and 17 here. Here goes Scott again.
Oh, man, he just runs so hard.
Averaging 10 yards a carry. And then Serena says, Taylor says that wasn't a fumble, but go Arrows.
We'll take it. Let's go back to that play here even a little bit more. Back in college, my coach always used to say, even when it's a fumble, incomplete pass, whatever, pick up the ball right away.
Yeah,
and credit to the Arrows. They hop on it, they sell it, they do their best, impersonation of it, and to their credit, call goes their way. So happy for Watertown. Let's see if they can pick up a few yards here to maybe be in field goal range or pick up 9 and move the chains.
Coach Tobin directly in front of us, looking handsome as ever on the sideline.
He's talking about that walk-off homer still from a few weeks ago.
What a king. Got like all world at amateur B. Took Clark to the state B championship.
Hit him.
He's wide open. Yes, sir. That is number 21 for your Arrows. That's Kai Paulson. Great job by Hemrick. Great job by Hemrick of being patient, keeping his head up, looking downfield, and finding a wide open Paulson.
I don't know if anybody saw him until he was 20 yards down the field by himself.
Stevie Wonder saw him.
No, nobody's been that wide open in the 4 or 5 years we've been calling football games, Mooney.
Dude, he was... Oh, my goodness.
There was nobody in the zip code.
Listen, that was a 10 out of 10 play from Hemrick.
And we've talked about Hunter Peterson sneaking out. Nobody's going to be surprised when Hunter Peterson's out on the route. We didn't see Kai Paulson out there on his own. That wasn't quite in the game plan.
No, Connor Schlott drives home the extra point, makes it Carson Schlott. Jeez, one of these times I'm going to get his name right. Carson Schlott drives home the extra point. But, man, good gravy. Look at this play by Hemrick. Just play action, then a fake.
Look at this. Nobody's back there.
Nobody, not a soul. But that is such a good job by Hemrick of keeping his head up and knowing where every receiver on the field is at.
Rolling to his right, buying time, looks up and he sees a guy out on an island by himself. You'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely incredible there by Hemrick.
Hemrick gets his first passing touchdown of the year. Congrats to him.
Yes, sir. Bridget Noteboom says that you guys rock. We appreciate that. And then she says, so fun watching these boys on Arrow TV. We agree. Appreciate you tuning in and watching us as well.
You know, usually your first touchdown pass of the year is usually tougher. That's going to be the easiest touchdown pass of his career, I have a feeling.
Man, I don't know, but he made it look easy, but it wasn't.
No.
The degree of difficulty.
The throw was easy.
Yeah.
Everything leading up to that is difficult.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just think he did a phenomenal job of keeping his head up, keeping his eyes downfield. But more importantly than that, like that play, I'm guessing wasn't dialed up for Paulson. You know, I'm thinking that maybe they were looking for a screen or maybe a wheel, but Hemrick knew where everybody was at on the field and delivered a touchdown.
8 and 81. Max Sears and Charles Whitting. We've called Whitting's name quite a few times in tackles tonight.
Yeah.
He's been all over the ball.
Yeah, and Sears. TJ says hi. Serena's
hanging out.
Yeah, Serena's
not quite bedtime yet.
Yeah, shout out to the Burgers watching Arrow TV. She said that she was going to be busy tonight and she wasn't going to be able to watch.
Make time for Arrow TV, right? Gotta make time.
Yeah. Well, when TJ demands that he watches Arrow TV, then you know he's the boss. In
the
that
votes
house.
cast 1-0.
Yeah, he's the boss in that house. We'll see if I can get him some Paw Patrol cups here. Ooh, good hold there. Good delivery there by.
He ain't gonna go down either.
Yeah, see, I love Swenson's
ripping at it.
Yes, just like starting a lawnmower and he's just yanking at
chainsaw.
it. Yes.
Cade Varuska though, nice catch and run there for that young man.
Yeah, we've mentioned Van Varuska's name a couple times, and again, like I hate to keep going back to the well, but good size, 6'4", 205 pounds.
He's been around the ball plenty for Spearfish on both sides.
Yeah, he sure has.
It feels like points are imperative here, doesn't it, Mooney? Spearfish has got to put something on the board to instill a little confidence.
Yeah, and if anything, just like sustain a drive. You know, get 3-4 first downs, flip the field position,
Counter.
And they're already doing that. There goes Hughes.
Man.
Yeah, Hughes just runs the ball really well. But again, Tyson Miller isn't just going for the tackle. He's also going for the ball.
The defense has been ripping at it all night.
Yeah, it seems like it's a really different
Look
approach.
at this replay. Look at this pulling guard by number 4 here. Lead out and lead the way. Way to follow your blocks, Mr. Hughes. Great run there by Spearfish.
Yeah.
Just how they drew it up.
19-0 here, Arrows. Although Spearfish is driving, they have flipped the field. So
and quickly.
Yeah, if you're a Spartans fan, you're excited about that.
Watch number 4 if he's going to lead back. It's going to be the same play, Mooney.
Yep. Oh, good move there.
Oh, 2 Arrows
Another
missed
broken
him.
tackle. Yeah, it's still going to be right, like either right at the line of scrimmage or maybe even a yard loss.
Fooled them once on that trap play, bringing it back, not twice.
Yeah, the Hughes guys they're fun to watch.
They are. They're so quick.
Yep.
Laterally, they got great control of their body, and they're quick. Like you said, they're quick and fast.
2nd and 11 here on the 36, so it was a 1-yard loss. shotgun here. Spearfish is moving much quicker now. Yeah, there goes Hughes again. And maybe this is kind of what we've been seeing, a bend but don't break offense or defense.
Yeah, I just watched Connor Christensen in the middle there too, take up a couple different blocks. They're getting to the edge and they're so fast in there. They have not ran up the middle really on Watertown all night.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned Spearfish's offensive line a whole lot, but Easton Walters, Zaya Torfey, Keller Vega, Skylar Bryant, and Tomas Salvi, they are doing a good job up front there.
Oh, pulled it.
Yeah, good play action there.
Nice tackle there by Robeson. Just only need to get a yard, and he got 2. First down for Spearfish.
Good play action there from Hughes.
Yeah, I think that was his read. He got to pull it if he wanted to or not. And I feel like no matter what, he's going to pull that ball. He feels like he's faster than anybody beating him to the edge.
Yeah, that's fair. Definitely not a play action, but more of a
zone read
or of an option. Yeah. But that's hard to hand off too, though, when the snap is that high.
Yeah. Like you said, they've had a few of those.
Yep. This time he's looking to pass. Yeah, that was thrown away. Good coverage there, this time by number 3 for your Arrows, and that's Braxton Peterson.
And Gavin Robeson ran him out of bounds there just about. So, again, good pressure from the Arrows. As long as you keep Hughes in front of you and don't fall for the pump fakes, don't let him juke you out, just keep him in front of you and basically escort him to the sideline. You'll take that every time. He's, like I said, I think he is faster than every Arrows defender. Maybe not Swenson, but that'd be about it.
What's interesting about quarterback Thomas Hughes is when he's ran the ball, a chunk of it has come up the middle. A majority of what he's gotten has come in the middle of the field, inside the hash marks.
Once the play's developed, right.
Yeah, as opposed to outside of them.
To the other Hughes.
There goes Graham up the middle. He's going to gain a yard or 2 on that one.
So third and long.
Max Sears in on the tackle there. Called his name a million times tonight.
And we've talked about this. The secondary for Watertown isn't, physically daunting, maybe height-wise. We thought we would see some more shots here by Spearfish, utilizing that size on the edge, and they haven't yet. They're going to have to start taking some of those chances here because Watertown's front 7 is doing a better job of keeping things bottled up on the interior.
Yeah, now you got Vavruska in the slot. And
play action.
Thought maybe they were looking that way. But he gets out of it. Hughes gets out of it again.
He's in.
And he's just shifty.
Man, down to the 2.
Man, Hughes is ridiculous.
I about looked down.
Yeah, I mean, he gets bottled up, but you can't stop on that guy. You have to drive him into the ground.
He's getting up slow, Mooney.
I hope he's okay. Yeah, you see here, he's bottled up, and just when you think you got him, he does his best Lamar Jackson impersonation. Great effort there by Tyson Miller.
They're going to push.
Little tush push here, Tyson.
Oh, he fumbled. And they're going to have to back up 5 here. One of the tackles jumped her.
Yeah, and I think 75 from Spearfish got his foot stepped on, too. And that's Kason Jensen.
Not everybody runs like the Eagles, Mooney.
Yeah, false start there.
The left kind of up back, if you call it that.
Yeah, the Dallas Goddard of the
Yeah.
But they didn't call it. Right? They didn't push him back.
Must have been the down marker that came in, huh?
More traditional.
Keep him in front of you. Good play. He got his hand on that.
Yeah, number 28.
Jaden Ross.
Yeah, great play by Ross getting vertical there and making that pass difficult.
And that's the way to defend him. Just keeping him in front of you. Don't fall for the fakes or the jukes. Just keep your body even with his.
You know what? And Ross was really controlled there, too.
Yes.
It was him and Hughes kind of one-on-one there, and Ross was really controlled.
Well, they're going for both downs here.
Oh, yeah, four down territory for sure.
See if the Arrows can hold them.
Big play here for both teams.
Watch him keep this. Watch him keep this. There he keeps it. He gets around.
Goes to the short side.
Dang it.
Makes guy miss. I think he's short, Tyson. I think he's short.
He is.
Yeah.
Wow.
He made Peterson miss. Peterson could have had him in the backfield for a 4 or 5 yard loss. And to Hughes' credit, he made him miss. But who came up with the big tackle? I'm sorry, that wasn't Peterson. That was that Ross again?
Sears is the, oh no, yeah.
Yeah,
11.
28.
Hunter finished it off, really.
Yeah, Jaden Ross had him. But Jaden Ross did a good job of slowing him down.
If they get Thomas Hughes going to the field on that instead of the boundary side, he's in. Just ran out of room to run.
That really was a good job by Ross. Slowed him down.
And you see, you're taking 4th and goal from the 6, and that's always tougher to push that in.
Yeah,
They're going to try it one more time.
He was right up the middle. Yep.
He's in now.
Yep,
he's in.
Yeah, and a great play call, and I don't disagree with it one bit. You tried to go to the flats, but like we talked about, I mean, a lot of their chunk yardage is coming up the middle.
I've seen more up the middle as the play's broken down. He's scrambled up. We have not seen a lot of success just on the dive straight up the middle.
But even when they're going to Graham, the running back, he has ran well up the middle.
Yeah, off that tackle, it's been better.
Extra point attempt.
He nailed that one.
Oh, yeah. That was a great kick. Okay, so 19-7.
Great response there by Spearfish when they absolutely needed it.
Yeah. If you're Spearfish, I mean, you couldn't have asked for anything better there. And a couple of Arrows guys are coming off the field with their, kind of. Tyson looks a little gassed.
Yeah, they look disappointed even.
Yeah.
It's a long ball game. It's 19-6, 19-7.
Yeah.
Keep your head up here. You guys are right where you want to be.
Yeah, you're in good shape. I mean, there's still a 2-possession game. So you've got and you've got lots of time, and your running game is working very strongly for you, and that's a recipe to win a lot of games. A strong defense backed by an incredible running game. It's a good recipe for wins.
Let's see what Watertown's return team looks like. We haven't got to watch them since that first kickoff out of bounds. I want to see.
We haven't seen.
I want to see Holt and Scott take off, or see if we get Gage, Robeson. So see how fast those guys can move.
Holton is number 39, and hey, shout out to my brother, class of 1994. He wore number 39 when he played for the Arrows way back when.
Does Scott remind you at all of him? Scott's a better football player, you're going to say? Or? Is your brother listening? Or
he may or may not be. If I had to guess, he probably is.
So you can't tell me the truth.
But to be fair, my brother did play in the Dome.
Nice.
Way back when.
Good for him.
So, yeah, they made it to a state championship game. But yeah, Josh wore number 39 for 2-3 years with the Arrows. Yeah. I'm guessing Scott may be a skosh faster. Maybe a hair more athletic.
Hopefully Josh isn't listening.
But Josh at 50 years old, I mean, he's still upright, so he's got that going.
Oh, they're gonna.
A little squib.
Oh, jeez.
He tackled him. 81.
Charles winning.
Yeah.
He's getting tackled on both sides of the field tonight.
Smart. Go down.
It was.
Yeah. Go down.
You've seen the replacements. That looked like a little Danny Bateman. Get down.
Yeah, you seen that play where the Giants tried to do it. Shout out to Caden Decker if he's watching with your New York Football Giants. Tackles the guy and he fumbles in the end zone, and the other team picks it up and scores 6. All right, getting caught up on chat. Serena says that TJ says hi. Yeah, we love watching TJ running around watching football. And then Janet Tweed said fun to watch. We agree. This Arrows team is a lot of fun. Last year we had 4 home games, and it seemed like they were blowouts one way or the other. And this one's been really exciting from the get-go.
It's tough to follow up the state championship season as well.
Yeah. Hemrick's going to roll out. Hey, there he is. Peterson.
And really, Watertown's had good field possession just about all night as well. So, and that continues here, and picking up some positive yards with your stud tight end doesn't hurt off the bat.
Yeah, you pick up 3 yards, but more importantly, the clock continues to roll. And not that it's a huge, it's not that it's super important, in the third quarter, but
you're right. The way your defense is played, that is a factor.
It's hidden yardage, and it's hidden part of the game.
Hughes can score a touchdown for Spearfish, either Hughes in a heartbeat.
Yes.
But yeah, that clock running is important for Watertown.
Gonna go under center here. Tyson Miller, the back.
Spearfish definitely showing some fight. Like I said, they're not losing this game. They might run out of time, but they're not going to lose this game. they play hard the whole time. That touchdown definitely got them back in it, and you can tell that sideline, they're feeling it.
You know, hey, we got coaches right to the right of us in another booth, and, you know, they're up, they're excited.
Locked in.
Yeah, for sure. And as they should be.
Yeah.
You know, you get 2 quick stops there. You know, and you get the ball back.
Yeah, the playmakers you have. It doesn't take you long to be, you know, back in this game, 1 score or in the lead pretty quick.
Fairly confident that one or both of the Hughes can run, you know, a sub 4.
Absolutely.
I mean, they fly on this turf. It's just crazy. Split backs here this time for Himrick. Both backs out in the flat. Himrick looking deep.
Oh, man.
Single coverage.
He stopped early.
He's got a big arm, Tyson. Himrick does.
Kai Paulson there for the Arrows. I don't think he thought he was getting the ball. He slowed down a little bit early, and then he saw the ball came out, and he tried to take off. Yeah, Watertown's going to have to punt here.
Himrick hooked that about 40 yards there.
Yeah, it was a good toss. They just weren't on the same page there.
Hey, and if you're Spearfish, you couldn't be happier.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, you couldn't be.
3 and out. You're going to get the ball back with 2 minutes to go here yet in the third.
And more importantly, you stop the clock on the 3rd down.
Yeah, not even 2 minutes came off the clock there.
Yeah. Scott's going to punt here for the Arrows.
Oh, snap it. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Pick up a free 5.
Okay, here you go, Mooney. 4th and 2. What do you think?
And right at midfield. You know what?
They're going to punt it, right? Or no?
I don't know. I like this combo.
I mean, I would go for it, but
yeah,
it's easy for me sitting up here to say I always like going for it.
Yeah, it looks like they're not changing anything.
That's because your punter is your best runner. Here comes the offense,
Yeah,
Sam.
there you go. Yep, here they come.
And at the very least, you hard count, take a delay a game. At the very least, you don't have to snap this ball.
Back 5.
We'll see if Spearfish is disciplined enough to maybe be ready for that hard count.
Is the hard count in the repertoire at this level?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You hope you've practiced it up by week 1 that your own guys don't jump.
Right. Hold your water.
But they've definitely practiced it.
Yep. Big formation here.
Oh,
there it is.
And the right guard jump.
Yeah, either our guy, their guy may have jumped first.
No,
I saw our guy move, but I think their guy moved first.
Yep. Well, Watertown, he's
no, they're gonna. Yep.
That's it. They practiced it. You could see Himrick's head bouncing there.
I'd love to see it again. Yeah, here we go.
Watch the right guard, the right tackle.
Oh, that was just rewinding here. Yeah, see, their guy gets up right there, and he's in the neutral zone. So, right here.
No, I think it's
nah.
Even if it's close, they're gonna penalize the offensive guy on something like that.
For sure.
And I just got a fake punt.
I mean, it's easy for us to call it up here in the booth when we've got replay slow ball. Ooh. Good kick or good punt by Scott. Babruska is going to get hit right away by a gaggle of arrows.
That's a tough guy, though. He ain't throwing up no fair catch sign.
No, Babruska's been fun to watch.
Yeah, he has been. They said he's been around the ball all night.
Okay, so 1st and 10, obviously for Spearfish. Just under 2 minutes left in the 3rd. Plenty of time. If you're Spearfish and we talk about the momentum, it's all on your side right now.
Yeah, and you don't need a touchdown here. It's just if you can put some points up on the board, you at least got to get a few first downs to make it feel like you're still right in it here on offense.
Yeah, flip the field. I think the field position is important. I mean, you mentioned it earlier that the Arrows have been in good field position all game.
There's that play again.
There's a great block there on the outside by number 5.
Caden Corey escorts him out of bounds.
Number 5, Carson Sire. We've been giving the Arrows wide receivers love for blocks all game. Got to give Sire some love there.
Yeah, it's that nice little quick dump off play there. I mean, he's not their tight end, but he's so close to the line there.
I mean, he's big, Tyson. He's 6'3" too.
Something that the Arrows linebackers have to be aware of, where he's lining up and when he's coming across like that, because it's just such an easy pitch and catch the way they're running it. Here he's coming in the middle again.
Yeah, and this time Graham hands off to Graham. I think that's some more of that option there. So talk about that. What is the quarterback looking at? He's trying to keep it in the belly of the running back.
If that was the zone read play, yeah, he's reading that end, and if that end crashes down, he's gonna, and he loves to pull it and run it. So even if it's 50-50, he's gonna pull it. But if that end stays there and keeps eyes on that quarterback, like he did there, he's giving that ball and he's letting his running back hit it up through the middle.
And he's trying to hold it into the belly of the running back
so
as
watch,
long as he can, so he can make the read.
Yes, and you're reading the guy that's on the same side as the back. So it was number 9 there for the Arrows. It's coming backwards. I think they must have been a face mask.
Yeah. Hughes is asking for a face mask. I'm not sure if he's going to get it. He doesn't look super happy.
It's either a hold or a face mask here. Shoot.
Yeah, he is going to get it. I didn't see it, Tyson. Did you?
No, I was watching this backside end here. See, it's number 9 they're reading. Well, that wasn't the read, but the zone read.
Oh, I think you get the face mask there. Look at the form by the ref, though, throwing the flag. He kind of held the gooseneck up there.
And Thomas, he saw it the whole way. He was asking for that call.
Did you see the gooseneck throw by the ref?
I did.
I mean, he was kind of waving it up like a la Steph Curry, you know?
Dahl's coming out here on defense, and Christensen's going back in there. Going to try to shut down anything coming up the middle here.
Yep, try to get big inside there. And they're going to pop it out. He's looking to throw. Oh, good defense.
That
there
one was a little bit more ill-advised. He kind of just threw it to where his guy was supposed to be, back across his body, a little Brett Favre-esque, not always what you want to do.
Spell it.
Favre, F-A-V-R-E.
Nice. College?
Oh, man. You have to tell me.
Disappointed. What team drafted him?
Well, the Packers did and the Seahawks did.
No, the Falcons drafted him.
Yes, the Falcons. I'm thinking Holmgren because of Seattle.
Yeah, Jerry Glanville.
Where'd he go to college?
Somewhere in Mississippi, southern Mississippi.
Okay.
Southern
there we go.
I think. This time Hughes is going to. Oh, gosh, he goes back around again.
Man, that.
Fumble. I think
that's winning. That's winning. That's winning. They're not going to call a personal foul on that, are they?
I don't know. He threw a flag right away, and Hughes was shaken up.
Winning just absolutely rung his bell. It was head-to-head.
But they just did signal Arrow's ball.
I don't see a flag, Mooney. Did you?
I thought I saw a flag.
I did too. I think it was the down marker, because where he went down. Man, Charles Whitting here. What a shot. If we can see this, if the camera catches it.
Here we go.
Watch this helmet to helmet, this violent collision.
Bang! And I think the ball was coming out maybe before that.
Look at this nice form tackle.
Was the number 9 right there for the Arrows.
Number 9 gets it out.
Yeah, that's Gavin Robeson again.
And Whitting delivers a blow.
Yes, sir.
And he gets the ball back.
Yeah, the old Brandon Graham strip sack.
Good tackling is rewarded with a fumble recovery.
Yeah, good job by the Arrows defense. A little healthy dose of Tyson Miller here.
Momentum back the Arrows' way, and Tyson Miller takes us into the fourth quarter, Sam.
Caden Decker's watching. He says, what up, Mooney and Zemlicka? Good to have Decker back.
Even for a Giants fan. He's my favorite Giants fan.
Yeah, I agree. Dog. Down in Iowa.
Him and Chase Crocker, the two Giants fans I know. I feel bad for them.
You know what? But if you're Caden Decker, if you're a Giants fan, you got a good coach now. You got a couple guys that'll play 3-4 weeks for you. That'll be exciting before they go on.
All 3 or 4.
Before they go on the IL. All right, so fourth quarter here, Arrow's defense is holding on, but I think the exciting part here is the play of the offense, no? Ooh, let's check out the light show.
I thought we had to wait for a touchdown for that.
Well, it's a fourth quarter jams, man.
What a beautiful stadium, Sam. Talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, it really is nice. I like the concourse. Like right when you first walk in, it's big. It's opening. There's a lot of room for people to visit, to socialize, to network, and just kind of take it all in. Got the state championship years up there, and
I like how they block off the road for people walking across the road to get over here. It's a fantastic setup for the school. It's perfect. What do we call this place again, Mooney?
The AMAC.
The AMAC. We gotta get that to stick.
Yeah, the AMAC. I was talking to my beautiful bride the other day. She asked me if I ever thought it would stick, and I said, I think it'll stick once it's on a shirt. So until it gets on a shirt, know, it's just going to be you and me pushing it up.
Well, if we can get Aero TV on napkins, we can get AMAC on a T-shirt, right?
Shout out to Andrea Pickin. Aero TV on hats, on napkins, on shirts, on coats.
And everything's getting used tonight with the weather we had.
Yeah, fantastic.
Taking a shot here.
Going deep down the left sideline.
Oh.
A little bit underthrown. Oh, Swenson coming up a little late.
I think it's a cramp, Mooney, which is best case scenario. Yep, I think it's a cramp. Yep, she's stretching them out. Well, that's a good sign, Mooney.
Okay. Well, hey, shout out there to number 25 for the Spartans, and that is, of course, it's Graham Hughes. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
But he grabbed his leg right away, and he was kind of stretching him out right away.
And the Spearfish trainer, shout out to her. She was on the scene right away. Yeah, he looked like he was fine when he landed, and then like you said, you could see something must have got tight, and he's cramping up a little bit.
Yeah, they're down there working on him.
Week 1, that's going to happen, right?
Yeah, for sure. He's probably. I wonder what Swenson's favorite football team is. What do you think?
I mean, I like the guy, so he's probably not an Eagles fan.
So you don't like Tyson Miller?
I do a lot more than that. He's had a hell of a night.
You don't like Max Spears? Bears fan?
Bengals? Oh, you said Bears?
Bears, yeah. Bears fan. See, this is why
that can't be very well reception in South Dakota here.
But this is why we have to have Conrad Pickin here.
Yeah, I know. We got the insight.
Yeah, 100%. He's the Adam Schefter of Aero TV.
Breaking news for us
all the time. All the time.
We gotta get his Twitter handle a little better.
Right now, Connor is working a phone and 2 iPads, trying to watch the game and keep stats and deliver information to us to make us sound smart.
Working hard. Everybody's working hard back here.
Everybody but us. Yeah, look at Scott go. Ooh, referee with the assist.
Scott says, I'll work hard for the team. Just rattles off 15 on 3rd and short.
Scott over 100 yards, Conrad?
He was at 177 and a half.
Yeah, he was at 76 at half. Yeah, they
haven't ran the ball a ton.
3 yards away.
They haven't ran the ball a ton this half. They haven't had it quite as much, but he'll be over on the next carry.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 3. Conrad tells us that he's 3 yards away. So awfully and efficient. Just incredibly efficient.
Get back to bleeding that clock a little bit here too, as you're sneaking into field goal range here.
Kobe Steiner watching us says, "Wow, what a hit! Got punished. That was a good hit." Oh, we're gonna get a timeout here from the Arrows. I think Hodorf was asking for that one.
It's a huge drive, Mooney. You come away with points, not the players, but from a crowd standpoint and what we do, you feel like you can really kind of put the nail in the coffin here with a touchdown. Even 3 points, puts you up by 15. So big drive here for us. I have no problem using a timeout, making sure everybody's on the right page here, really to make sure you punch this one in.
Yeah, I think points here aren't critical. But it certainly makes things a lot harder.
Yeah, you don't need them. It's just, if you want to put it away, I really worry about Hughes. That guy is so fantastic to watch, and feel like he can take off for 80 yards at any point.
Conrad, what do you got for us?
Update on Scott, 9 carries, 97 yards, and he's averaging over 10 yards a carry right now.
9 carries for 97 yards for Scott. I mean, that is just ultra efficient. And just keeps getting after it and keeps getting it done.
And it has been pretty even between him and Tyson Miller. They both have had a good share tonight so far.
And this will that takes Scott over 100 yards. Conrad, what's Tyson got for carries? Because that was Scott's 10th carry.
Tyson's got 9.
Okay,
9
so
carries.
even balance
right there,
between
50,
the two.
50.
Yeah,
and Tyson Miller's had 1 catch. Right? Does he have the one up the sideline?
Yeah, he has the one
so
on the
10
flat.
touches for both of them so far tonight.
Yep.
And Scott's coming off the field here. Tyson Miller's going to probably get another carry on 2nd and 6. Again, I think, like we talked about at the start of the game, I think Spearfish is slowly going to get worn down here as this game kind of trickles on.
We talked about it at the beginning of the game as kind of a war of attrition, and when you get Tyson Miller here going left here.
Not going down easy.
Nope, never does. But getting back to that war of attrition, I mean, we're seeing that in the fourth quarter here, where the Arrows are going to really lean on this offensive line and this run game.
I think you got 2 plays here. And as your new fullback's coming back in here, Max Sears, you're going to pound this ball, and you're going to end it on offense.
Yeah, 100%. Now, what's fun about this is as we just tick under 10 minutes, normally a game like this, we would really talk about 2 shirts. We would talk about a shirt for Scott. We would talk about a shirt for Tyson Miller. Today, we have 1 shirt.
Okay.
We can only give out 1.
Okay.
So that's going to make it a little challenging here.
Dive up the middle with.
Yeah, I think they got stuff there. I think, is he short?
He is short. I think he might have lost. He did lose a yard, Mooney.
Yeah, I think he's short.
This is a deep field goal. I think you're going to have to go for it.
I agree. I think you go for it here on a
44-yard field goal. That's a long one. You know, and to me, you can still do the hard count and take a timeout if you need to. Or that if you take your 5 yards and punt it, they're not going to probably punt here, but you got Spearfish to jump last time. Are you disciplined enough to hold your water if you do it again? We're going to find out here what they got.
Yeah, let's see here. They are going to go for it on 4th.
See if Swenson's going to have some kind of crossing route or if Hunter Peterson's going to come around. Here comes Hunter. He's open there.
Oh, Hemrick just missed. Yeah. Hey, good job by Spearfish. I think Hemrick had an opportunity at Peterson.
Yeah, he had him coming across the middle. I think he had a tough time seeing him there. He had a rush coming in his face.
Let's see if we can get a replay here. Good job by Spearfish. Spearfish held there. I mean, we talked about a bend don't break. Here we got a replay brought to you by DFS Insurance.
See that one guy that sneaks through just really gets him off his timing there. Not able to sit back in that pocket and see Hunter coming across the middle open.
You know, they went for it on 4th and 4. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. I mean, they didn't turn the ball over. They took some time off the clock. Hughes is
taking a shot.
He's got a guy, and it's a perfectly thrown ball. And that is caught by number 5, Carson Sire.
What a nice throw and catch.
A beautiful pass from Hughes.
Watertown secondary stayed on top of everybody basically all night, and he was in good position here. I don't know which safety it was. Really good coverage, but a better throw and catch.
Yeah, and shout out again to that Spearfish offensive line of giving a beautiful pocket for Hughes to sit back and huck it deep downfield. And again, Spearfish quick to the line.
Watertown's going to bring a 4th guy here. Oh, 50. Vavruska again, crossing right over the middle.
Cuts inside. He's going to be tackled at the 1. Rosemary Bellum watching us. Of course, she's fantastic. She says Swenson's a Bears fan. Of course, she knows that about students. She's super smart. And congratulations on her retirement. She's not coaching volleyball.
Shout out to her. Congratulations.
Yeah. And then Robert Whitrock says, let's go Arrows from Madison. He's watching on YouTube and then listening to Mitch.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Mitch doing a good job just a few doors down.
Mitch always does a good job. 1st and goal here at the 1.
Look at this formation, Mooney. Unbalanced here to the left side. They're going to just scramble left, aren't they? Going to follow everybody.
Yeah, I think you go Hughes there.
Yep.
Yeah. Heavy dose. Yeah, and just like that, 1 possession game. This is everything that we thought it would be.
Yes. I told my twin brother I think Watertown wins by 1 score. I think that was my projection here. I knew it was going to be a tough game, and Spearfish is bringing it. Shout out to them. There's no quit there. They're hanging in here. Watertown didn't need points on that last drive. We said that. It was just to really knock them out. Spearfish can go so fast and score points so fast, and here we are, got a 1-score game.
Yeah, 19-13, and of course, you just go for the extra point here. The 2-point conversion doesn't do you any good. And that one is good.
On the bright side, Mooney, first drive of the game, the Arrows went 1 drive, 8 minutes. They just have to run the 8 minutes off the clock and the game's over. Just redo that again and you're good to go.
Lori Olick says, thank you. It's fun to listen and watch Watertown football. Proud aunt to number 74, Connor C. Well,
Connor Christensen.
Yeah, we like Connor Christensen too.
Like watching him plug some holes up there in the middle.
Yeah, he is fun to watch. 1914 here. A lot of time setting the timeouts for Spearfish. 3. Arrows have 2 left. And boy, we talked about that explosive offense, and we just saw it there.
Yeah, it does not take the Hughes guys long to go, and that long pass that was set up to Carson Sire was the 30-40 yard play.
And that was a dime.
Yeah, it was a perfect throw and catch. There's nothing you can do there if you're Watertown secondary. Perfect offense beats perfect defense, and that was about as good of a throw and catch as we've seen.
Angie Corral just texted me and says that she's watching at home on YouTube. Appreciate that. Jesse Strickert's all the way in Spearfish. He's on his way back home from roughing his football game. Safe travels. Jordan Brist and Joe Giovanni-Bone are watching. And Tyler Stodham, he's watching. So appreciate everybody supporting the Watertown Arrows and the Spearfish Spartans on Arrow TV, brought to you by Dakota Land Federal Credit Union and DFS Insurance.
Oh, Tyson Miller catches the kick here.
Oh, he's got a hole. He's got a lane. He's got a lane. Yes, Tyson Miller.
Man, what a physical run.
Yes, and that's a backbreaker too.
Yeah, they had him really pinned down there, and that was a big 30 yards he picked up with that run. He caught it about the 20, he brought it right about out to the 50.
Yeah, and he comes walking off the field. Tyson's tired.
So here's the deal now. You got to be in a little bit better shape, stamina-wise. They don't have the 8 guys going back and forth. This has got to be the Lincoln Scott and Tyson Miller drive here.
Yeah.
It's got to be in their hand, and maybe Hemrick pulls one, but it's got to be in their gut about every play.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Here's the option.
Yep. Oh, I thought he had him.
That was a good read. The guy stayed out. He picked up his 4 yards. That's beautiful.
Caleb Thronson says, Caleb Thronson at the game. Let's go, Arrows win it. So it sounds like to me at the game listening to us, so appreciate that.
That's a win-win.
Yeah, that's a big dub. You think, I thought maybe he had an opportunity to pitch it there.
It was a good read.
Okay.
That guy was out. He was taking away the pitch. If he pitches it, unless Scott really beats him to the sideline, he made the right read there. I like him running that a few more times even, but you can't run it all the time. I get that.
But, if you get 4 yards of carry, you're in great shape.
Exactly.
This time under center. Goes Scott to the left. He cuts inside nicely.
Oh, man.
God, Tyson, is it just 10 yards every time he touches the ball?
That's only his 11th carry of the game. They're keeping these 2 fresh, and it's really paying off for Watertown here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
even Hemrick is tough on his run.
Yeah, and here comes Tyson Miller, right as you say. Here comes Tyson Miller back. I think we got an arrow down.
Scott's going to get 1 or 2 plays off. He's one that's dinged up.
Okay. Yeah, and I think Tyson was coming in anyway. Yeah, if these guys, if each of these guys get 12 to 15 carries a game,
and it's tough because you got Thomas and Graham in there both ways the whole time. Thomas is returning kicks. It's wearing on them. Watertown sending a 1-2 punch at you every play.
Yeah,
and then you mix up with Hemrick taking off.
Yeah,
there goes Tyson Miller.
Yeah, and that's not like there's a huge difference between Scott and Miller. They're both very physical, and they just wear you down. And then now we are in the
he's got to
quarter.
come off now. His helmet popped off, so Scott's not even coming in.
Yeah, that's Sears coming in.
Who's going to play? There he goes. Let's say one more guy's got to come out.
Miller's a baller. He'll be back out there.
Next play. It's always the worst when they kick you out for one play just because your helmet pops off. But I get it.
Yep.
Safety first.
Always. Little equipment malfunction there.
Look at Watertown, this formation. You got everybody packed in tight.
Big bunch there.
Going to be a dive here. You're going to still toss it out wide.
Boy, that's a great block by Christensen to get him out
Still
the outside. Was that Christensen? No, that was Andrew Dahl.
The center.
Yes.
If we can get that replay, he doesn't pull out around here. He must just lead up through the middle.
I thought he pulled.
God, they got a first down there, Mooney. He's reaching on to get that block.
Yeah. That's Dahl, right?
That was Dahl.
Yep,
that was Dahl.
Yeah.
Gosh, Scott just hates being tackled.
Yeah, he's like he's offended.
I know.
It's like, are you kidding me? Fun to watch. And again, if you're the Arrows, this is a great drive. All started by Tyson Miller with a 30-yard return. I love the eye under center there, and Tyson Miller just fighting for yards.
Just 4 yards every time. It's been nearly automatic, that 4-yard pickup. Hemrick's getting the play here.
GMAB63 says, great job on the mic, fellas. Appreciate that. Easy to do when the Arrows are playing well.
Good product. It makes our lives very easy.
Yep,
people around us and the people on the field.
Yep, absolutely. 2nd and 6 here, just about 4 minutes left in this contest. Arrows clinging to a 5-point lead, but are driving and threatening. One back is at Miller to his right. Yep, he's going to hand off to Miller. Patient, looking for that. Does not get the corner.
He picked up 4 more. It's 3rd and 2.
Did he get 4 on that?
Must have got 3.
Even still, he's patient.
Yeah, and I said, really, I don't want to have to be Coach Hordorf here. I don't know if you got 2 more downs or 1 more. I don't get paid the big bucks to decide that. You got to see what happens in this play. If you get it within a yard, you got to feel like they're going to go for it.
To me, I think it's really easy. It's a 5-point game right now. You kick a field goal, it's an 8-point game. Make them score a touchdown and the 2-point conversion. I mean, granted, a touchdown puts them away, but I mean, and you got to make them drive the whole length of the field in the event that you go for it and miss it. So
your favorite coach of all time, Doug Peterson, would hate the fact that you're kicking a field goal on 4th down.
Well, hopefully they don't have to.
Scott got, here you go, Mooney, 1 yard short. What are you going to do?
4th and 1. I don't know. This is why you and I are up here and they're down there. And you're not wrong. Dougie P, Super Bowl 52 champ. Of course, he's going to go for it.
I'm going to be honest. I am sending him out there and I'm hard counting and I'm calling a timeout and I'm getting the perfect play.
I mean,
they already did. Never mind.
You're set up for. You're right in the middle of the field. Hunter got a cramp there, Peterson. Looked like he was limping off.
That would impact my decision.
Yeah,
if he's not out there blocking.
Yeah, I mean, Hunter was struggling to get off the field there. But you're almost right in the middle of the field. So I mean, a field goal here makes it 8, but it doesn't look like he's kicking a field goal.
No, I don't think so. I told you I watched that state championship game from the Arrows from a year or 2 years ago. I watched it yesterday. A play that was very successful for them, that always caught the defense off balance, was that Spencer Winch's fullback dive.
Yeah.
If they're going to put Tyson Miller in the game and Lincoln Scott line them both up, a fullback dive would really probably catch the defense off balance here. I see Scott going out. Hunter Peterson is out of this.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna.
But I mean,
he's gonna limp back in there.
Yeah, I mean
that is a limp.
Yes, very much so.
He's in the backfield, right? Unless he's just okay. He's gonna get over to his spot. All right, Mooney, here we go.
Okay, Sears as the fullback, and that's Scott.
Now, they're gonna take Hunter Peterson out. A different guy out. Connor Christensen's gonna have to come out. Or does he not have a mouthpiece in, or? And that changes things. I mean,
yeah. So coming in for Christensen is number 60, and that's Austin Lacker.
You got to keep in mind, Watertown called a timeout. They cannot call another one back-to-back plays here, or on the same play.
And they went right behind him.
They didn't get it.
No, I think they're going to be short. I don't know, Tyson. What do you got?
They're gonna have to measure that, Mooney. I think that's a good spot for Watertown. They're gonna have to measure. I can't even see that one down the line. Can we see if we'll get a better view here with our cameras even down there?
Yeah, let's see if we can get a close up here of the chain gang doing their job.
First down.
They did get it.
Oh, man.
Wow.
What a blow here to lose your big left guard and then to run it there.
Hey, shout out to Austin Lacker there.
Is that number 60?
That's number 60. Came in unexpectedly.
What a rock star. Follow your...
Listen, Lacker is sitting there minding his own business. He's got his helmet on. He's ready to go. His name is called unexpectedly. He runs out there. There's no delay game. They run the ball right behind him, and they get enough to pick up the first down.
Woofta. Christensen's back in there now, but...
Yes.
Wow. Skin of your teeth.
Unbelievable.
What do we got going here now? Got to get... Isn't it first and goal, so they don't need to get the chain set?
Yep, no, they're just running a little bit of clock.
I'm impatient, Mooney, my bad.
Yeah, running a little bit of clock.
Scott's going to end this one.
Yeah, Scott with a beautiful run, a nice cutback. That'll do it. That should do it. I mean, there's still 2 minutes.
Easy with those Hughes boys over there.
Yeah. I mean, she's not singing, but she's warming up her vocals.
Yep.
Tyler Osted said the Osteds are watching, and the Shamrocks do have a scrimmage game tomorrow night at 6 p.m., so anybody's interested in going and checking that out. Go Shamrocks.
Woo.
Go Arrows.
Man, go Arrows is right. That was like I said, Mooney, they just need to run 8 minutes off the clock, but 6 minutes and punching in a touchdown, that just might do it.
Getting the touchdown is huge. I think, and the extra point is good, and that is Carson Schlott.
I just love that fourth down call.
Yeah, I think the fourth down call was really impressive, and we're going to bring Conrad here to update us on some stats.
We got a drive summary here of that touchdown drive, which at this point looks like that might kill off the game for the Arrows.
Just enough to seal it here.
Yeah, I mean, just it's a heavy dose of what we've seen all game, and Tyson Miller was fantastic on both sides of the ball, and if we had two shirts, I think we go one to Miller and we go one to Scott.
I don't know if one of us is strong enough to rip it in half, but I don't know if I can decide on that one yet.
But I'm gonna say, based on the fact that we only have one shirt, Conrad, what's Scott got for yards and carries?
Scott has, let me pull it up.
I'll be honest with you right now. I know what the stats, what they are similarly. Yeah. Tyson Miller was better on defense tonight, but they were fantastic on offense.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Tyson was incredible. Spearfish is going to hold that ball. Tyson was incredible on defense, no doubt about it. But Conrad's got the stats here, but I'm gonna go with Scott.
Scott has 16 carries, 143 yards, and one touchdown.
I said, can one of us rip the shirt in half?
I mean, and
they were incredible tonight.
Do we know how many tackles Tyson had?
I will find that after I get this plan when I have a little bit of time.
So Tyson Miller was great both ways tonight. So I said it's a tough one.
Yeah, Tyson Miller was fantastic tonight, no doubt about it. But man, the efficiency from Lincoln Scott. And Hughes says, you know what, this one's far from over.
Yeah, the way he runs it is.
The beautiful Audrey Mooney is watching. She says that was a great drive. And then Kathy Antoine said, good job, guys. Number 68 is an Eagles fan, too.
We had to do some better parenting in Watertown. I'm just going to come out and say it.
He broke his back in baseball. Hope he'll be able to come in later this season. Or, sorry, 86. 86, you said. So there goes Hughes. We saw that play earlier.
There.
Yeah, great tackle by Sears. So 86 is Drew Coltrane. So Drew Coltrane, and then Samantha Sam Torrey comes in. It says, "Go Cowboys."
There we go.
She said, "Question mark." Question mark.
I heard, "Go Cowboys."
Gonna get a timeout here for.
Let's go back to that last drive again, though.
Yeah,
we talked about this at the beginning of the game, started the first quarter. As this third and fourth quarter is going to wear on, Watertown, with their stamina, not using as many guys going both ways, they need to wear down this Spearfish team. And that last drive, that ended up only being 51-yard drive with that great return. But they slowly, even when it took all four downs, they got the 10 yards every time they moved the chains, finally getting to the end zone. you really couldn't have drawn up that last drive much better. Kind of by your 1-2 punch leading it off, and Hemrick getting that drive going with his first run.
The Arrows ran the ball on every play of that drive.
Yeah, and they should.
Yeah, that's the way you put this game away. They're just bigger, and I think they're in a little bit better shape because they didn't have to play so many guys both ways all 4 quarters.
Nor do they have to drive 6.5 hours on a bus.
That is tough. That's tough.
That's a jaunt.
And it was, Spearfish is their lack of ability to score any points in the first half is really what hurt them in this one.
So Tyson on defense has 5 tackles, 1 sack, and 2 tackles for loss.
He's really got 2 sacks. They don't count that first one.
Man alive. I know. There goes Graham Hughes.
Who's got a scissors? Let's get that shirt cut in half.
Man, this would definitely be a case of giving.
Can you bring one of them a hat and take the other one a T-shirt?
Yeah, we've only got one shirt.
I know.
We only got one shirt.
I'm gonna let you pick. You have to pick. You're taking the T-shirt down.
Let's hear from the audience. I mean, do you want Lincoln Scott? Do you want Tyson Miller?
Oh boy!
Boy, yeah, he had him wide open there.
I've loved what I've seen from Charlie Whitting tonight too, making tackles all over the field. I don't think he's, the leading tackler for Watertown, but he's been involved on special teams tackles and defense all night.
Yeah, he's been everywhere tonight on defense,
and the biggest hit of the night so far too.
Yeah, a bone-crushing hit. I mean, that was a big one. 2nd and 10 here, 1:07, and with this Spearfish offense, it's explosive. I mean, this game's not over. Hughes is going to drop back.
Davruska again.
Wide open. Castlewood gets a W tonight.
Big win over Howard. I got people texting us saying we sound as good as ever. I appreciate them lying to us, trying to make us feel better. But
I think what they're saying is that like our sound is
must
good.
be.
Yeah, so that comes from the technical guys.
Yep.
We're crisp and clear.
The camera's been great all night. The windows are good for us. We can see.
Yeah, Remmers doesn't have to complain about them for a whole season.
There's a pick.
Picked off. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Is that Syrie?
Yeah, Carson Sy. I thought he was going to get one there.
Yeah, boy, he got real tall there and jumped up. Good coverage there. Was the coverage by Peterson?
That was Braxton Peterson.
Yeah, that was Peterson.
I thought we'd see more of those jump balls tonight, but they haven't quite hit on them anyway. They've hit on a couple deep crossing routes, but not those deep fades.
We talked about this last year a lot with Hansen, that he plays bigger than what he is. And I think both these corners tonight for the Arrows have done that as well.
Absolutely. That was a nice tackle there by that Trenton Cole, number 53, or is that 63?
Yeah, that's 63.
There you go. Say it, Mooney. What's his name?
That's Janier Ruiz Ragoza. Bang! Shout out.
Colton, you're live on it. If you can pronounce that better than us, you feel free to jump in and take that one.
Shout out to Coach O'Connor for that one.
I don't quite have that pronunciation down.
You nailed that. That's how you pronounce it.
Perfect.
At Lake Area Tech, hands-on learning is just the beginning. It's a focused 2-year experience where learning happens by building, fixing, caring, and creating. More than 30 career-ready programs, giving you skills employers need now and industry experience that leads to great jobs, often before graduation. Here, college doesn't take forever, just long enough to save time and money. Get hands-on, career-ready, only at Lake Area Technical College.
And we are back. How about that timing from the production team?
Perfect. Oh, must have been a false start there. I missed. Yep, false start.
Shout out to LATC.
That was a great commercial.
That was
a
great commercial.
Was that Austin taking care of that?
That could be Austin. That could be some folks. If I would be willing to bet, maybe that's some students at LATC
that put that together. That was fantastic.
Yep, greatest technical school in the country.
This production keeps getting better and better. No thanks to you and I, but everybody else is doing a heck of a job.
Yeah. Speaking of great, look at
Davruska.
Swenson at the last second does his best Quinyon Mitchell impersonation and gets a hand in there and knocks it away. Well, he's a Bears fan,
nice
so
play.
maybe Peanut Tillman.
I hope he knows who that is. World.
He should know who Peanut Tillman is. That was a great play by Swenson, though.
4th and 10. Let's see what Hughes dials up here.
4th and 10. Could be last play of the game.
Number 4 is going to be wide open.
Oh, yeah. There he is. And he underthrew him, but that's enough for a first down.
Peyton Jones. I don't know which linebacker kind of leaked out there and went after Hughes, but left Peyton Jones wide open. I thought he was going to sneak in there.
Travel with Poppy says this was a great game for first game. Going to be a great year. Let's go Arrows. And Caden told me that I'm old regardless. So that's...
At least you didn't say me.
Wow. Wow, that's... raise them to leave you and then just hope that they leave.
I kind of want to see he was here scramble around and just to... I like watching him run.
Oh. OPI? OPI?
Yeah.
Look like. I mean, there's a push off there. I thought we had an OPI.
Are they going to call on the defense? You just never know on PI. Yeah, it's going to be on the. Oh, they declined. It's on defense.
It's on the defense.
That was. Let's watch this.
Let's see it again.
Nice pitch and catch out here. Let's see if those hands extend. Honestly, I don't even know if there was PI. I think it's just a good throw and catch.
I agree. It took the words right out of my mouth. I thought it was clean.
Who caught that, Mooney? Did you see the number?
I did not.
Nice throw and catch there by Hughes. Nice throw by Hughes, I should say.
Oh, a little tomfoolery here.
He's going to get in. Oh,
no, I think he's down.
He slid.
Yeah, the ref was right on top of it.
Number 10, Owen Meredith. He slid kind of knees, feet first.
Yeah, I think he was just short, and they called him just short.
Yeah.
Let's see it here.
Yeah, you're going to see he just... Yeah, he's down.
Yeah, he's down.
I don't know if he got tackled or tripped up or he's kind of dove in and slid, but
okay, well,
they kept him out of the end zone there.
Get the hands team out here and corral this onside kick, and the game's over. 8 seconds left. 8 seconds, that's how long people ride bulls for, right?
Yeah. They try to anyway.
Yeah, the good one.
That's the goal.
Yeah. You ever seen that movie, 8 Seconds?
Yeah,
that's a good one. Luke Perry?
Put it on my list of things to watch that you've assigned to me.
Yeah, I'm not going to hold my breath. Okay, so if you're the hands team here, you have one job and one job only.
Yeah, you come out here. I think Coach Hodorf's going to call a timeout. They're going to see what it looks like and get everybody lined up after they see this. But yeah, your Hunter Petersons, the guys that touch the ball a lot, so you want to get it.
Yeah, Scott's out there.
I expect a timeout maybe here. Just
Tyson Miller's out there.
They're maybe not worried about it with 8 seconds to go.
All right, here we go.
He's just going to leave it. See if they can figure it out. Nice kick, though. Oh, he touched it early.
He's got to go 10 yards.
He touched it way too early. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Do you see that, Mooney?
Yeah.
That was a nice kick, though. If he wouldn't have touched it, it would have went right down to the corner where it's supposed to here.
Yeah.
Watertown's going to need this one out and start the year off 1-0, Mooney.
You know what? That was it was a good first game for the Arrows. A job well done from offensively and defensively. I think we got a healthy understanding of what the strengths of this football team is. And if you're Spearfish, it is a long drive back for you. I get that. I understand that. But at the same token, I mean, nothing to hold your head down on.
To their coach's credit, they don't lose. Time just runs out. If this game goes another quarter, they could certainly be in the lead. They just play so hard, they don't give up, and they got some good playmakers on both sides of the ball.
No formation in football better than the one that we just saw, the victory formation, where they just take a knee and end the game. Your Watertown Arrows are going to improve to 1-0 on the season. Spearfish will drop to 0-1. Next up for the Arrows is they head to Brookings, and for us, before we get to Brookings, we've got this Dakota Land Player of the Game shirt.
I love your final thoughts, Mooney, on what you're going to decide here.
So here's our Dakota Land Player of the Game shirt. And I'm not sure. I I think we've got the one shirt, and I think we're going to go.
Open up, Mooney. Open up so the crowd can see it for
I think we're going to go Lincoln. Boy, this looks like a big shirt. So we're going to go right here, and I think we're going to go Lincoln Scott.
I'm happy with whatever you decide. He was fantastic tonight. Big reason why the Arrows got it done and sealed the deal there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think as great as Tyson Miller was, and as great as the whole team was, obviously that's a team win. One shirt can only go to one guy. Tyson Miller's going to get many opportunities to get another one.
Carson Schlott is kicking himself. He was the player of the game after the first quarter, and just didn't quite get the opportunities there to finish the deal. But Tyson Miller and Lincoln Scott were amazing tonight. The whole Arrows team was a great win. Great way to start off 1-0. Hats off to Spearfish. Great team. They're going to have a good season.
Yeah, safe travels to Spearfish as they make the way back to the other side of the state. For the Aero TV crew, that's going to do it for us for Game 1. Thank you to Dakota Land Federal Credit Union and DFS Insurance for taking care of us on Aero TV. For Tyson Zemlicka, my name is Sam Mooney. Thank you, and God bless.